As they say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it as the executive manager. But with some creeds, you will have difficulty in even simply pretending to sympathize. You will have noticed that the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only during battle. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads is an uncultured act and a step backward for art.
If you are at your wit's end, please press the red button included in your welcome kit.
Caution. This sinner's background is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her plead personal resentment towards you.
Forget to fuck up the audio. Don't forget.
Don't forget.
Don't forget to fuck up audio.
See, it fits the syllabic
Yeah, we did
structure.
it. We did it better this time. Not that we had to re-record the beginning of this episode or anything, but we did it better this time. The first time.
Yeah. Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, we did it better than we would have done if we had recorded it.
Do you remember Hypothetical World?
10 minutes. Yeah, Hypothetical World.
Yeah, in Hypothetical World.
What if the world was made of pudding and also bad intro takes? Hello and welcome to Soulmates, where we talk about all our favorite little guys and all our favorite little games. I know you're itching for the Ryoshu special intro, but I'm very busy next time. I'm very busy right now, so I'll do it next time. Editing Ivy. Don't forget. But I'm I.S.W.A.S.F.H.S.S. You can find me.
To make a special intro. That's not good either.
You work on that. I'm I.S.W.A.S.F.H.S S. You can find me on Blue Sky at I.S.W.A.S.F.H.S S typing with hyphens in it. But more importantly, you can find this show wherever you get your podcasts. You can find it at YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the other ones. I don't know. There's a whole list.
Yeah.
But you can find it any of those places. And if you do, please, please, please give us a 5-star review. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. Give us a comment. Give us a ba-ba-ba. It really, really helps. We are the most indie podcast that you listen to. Someone confronted us on this recently, and I think that they were wrong. Absolutely. We are the most indie podcast you listen to.
He balanced it out by sending an insightful Tumblr ask.
So, any help that you can give, just in spreading the word, is very helpful. Tell your friends about your favorite Limbus Company, seasonal Limbus Company podcast.
Yay!
Joining me as always, from across the aisle of the bus, it is Ash.
That's me. I'm Ash. Despite what others may tell you, I am Ash. You can find me bound up in chains, being attacked by a giant snake. As I found out today, that scene from Hellscreen is referenced in Limba's Company. I didn't realize this because it's referenced in a very small image that you really have no reason to even be able to look at. So we'll talk about it. You can also find me running the show's social media at soul-mates-podcast.tumblr.com. You can send me insightful Tumblr asks. I answer them. I enjoy them. It's very nice. You can support the show at ko-fi.com/ivyfoxart, all one word, no hyphens at all. And you can support me. I won't give any of that money to the show, but, hypothetically. At ko-fi.com/asherlark. I just don't really use any social media, so I don't know how those are plugged.
Our art is by Rygarden, who you can find on Instagram, and our music is by Sueños Electrónicos. I don't know why I said that weird. Who you can find
You
on
always say it weird.
Bandcamp. No, I don't know why I said the word music wrong, as if I had never heard the word music. Who you can find on Bandcamp. In this season of the show, we're talking about the characters from Limbus Company.
Limbus Company!
A blend of cute, appealing sinners with
Tactical turn-based RPG combat.
Tactical turn-based RPG brawls. No, they call them
Brawls.
It's very specific.
Shit.
A blend of cute, appealing
up,
sinners with Super Smash Brothers Brawl.
Oh, okay.
Ryoshu. Hong Lu.
Gregor.
Fuck. Roja. Anyway,
Don Quixote.
Hi, Ash.
For his neutral special, Merceau wields a gun. So sorry, I had that joke in my mind and I had to get it out.
Uh-huh.
That's not even this episode.
Yeah. When Merceau gets the smash ball and does his final smash, he's executed by the state. This is foreshadowing. Question mark.
This is foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. It's Ryoshu episode. I'm so excited. It's Ryoshu episode.
It's Ryoshu episode. I'm really excited for many, many reasons. For context, at the time of recording this, both of the intervalos after Kanto 9 have come out, but Kanto 10 has not come out yet. I haven't finished the second intervalo, and Ivy hasn't finished the first one. So we're mostly probably not going to talk about them. But
yeah. Both of these are Ash's fault.
That's what's going down in June of 2026.
June. Wait, we didn't come up with it's I'm trying. What's a good Ryoshu summer?
Yeah. Berg was talking about this in the Tumblr asks earlier.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for Hellscreen.
That's good.
Thank you.
Great. Do my best. Okay. I scream, you scream, we all scream for Hellscreen.
Uh-huh. That's what season it is.
And you can shorten that to I.S.Y.S.W.A.S.F.H.S.S.
Yeah. It's I.S. Yes. Editing Ivy, don't forget to put that in the episode description.
Great.
Don't forget. I love Ryoshu so much. I love...
she's just fucking awesome. She only got cooler.
Evil, cool women who are complicated. This is like my whole thing. And so Ryoshu was kind of like... Ash can attest to this. Ryoshu was kind of like the character that I latched onto very early. Yeah. And then continued to be latched onto. Sort of like an infant at her mother's breast.
Yeah. Well, she has a lot of raw potential as, like, a character, even when you know nothing about her. Mostly because she loves, like, really, really fucked up shit. And so you can just put her in situations and be like, regardless of what I learn about Ryoshu in the future, this will be correct.
Yeah. She'll say some stupid
And the situation is always, like, dismembering another sinner for pleasure.
Yeah. She'll do something fucked up and then say something short but funny, and it's like you really can't go wrong.
The scene in Kanto 2 where she just fucking severs the cord of the chandelier and sends it crashing to the floor, and then Dante is like, "What was that for?" And she was like, "This is art."
I know. She's so
like
perfect.
The greatest thing that's ever happened.
I
also
love
her and Yi Song's like fucked up evil chemistry.
I love how like kind of stupid she is. Even though she's
so
like
dumb.
She we cannot, at least not right now, we cannot get into our ongoing discussions about the the Limbus Company butch femme scale. But even though she's
Uh-huh.
like kind of soft butch, she is kind of
Uh-huh.
like extremely hashtag girl in a very appealing way.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like, I'm gonna
Well,
say something
she's
stupid and then do something stupid and then stand here as if I did nothing wrong.
yeah. There's a she's extremely girlhood
Yeah.
in the sense that like girlhood has recently become an expression which is used to describe like uh being cute combined with incredible violence.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
She's
Um,
extremely girl.
Also, I fucking love Hellscreen. Ah,
Yeah.
the first time I read Hellscreen, I was like freaking out about it. That's such a good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a Kuragawa. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But it is like so good. Hellscreen is
It
such
like
a good
it
short
the
story.
first time I read it, it like genuinely haunted me very profoundly. And then the most recent time I read it for the bonus episode, I like got a lot more out of it than I knew that there was left to draw as blood from that stone.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Yeah, no, I
I
agree.
like I really got into this time the like unreliability of the narrator and the sort of, shadow self that is going on behind the whole thing, where actually there are legitimate fucked up things happening, but instead we're just going to talk about Yoshihide being ontologically evil and pretend that that's the deal.
Uh-huh.
It really got to me. It was really enjoyable.
Yeah, I love you did such a good job on the bonus episode. Thank you so much
Thank
for that. And
you.
if you haven't listened to like our Hellscreen reading that came out last week, please do. It's so good. The music is so
And then you can
good.
go listen to the Wings Soporific reading, and like it won't make you feel better,
No, no.
but you might fall asleep.
They do kind of end the same way.
They do, which is like, and then they died.
Uh-huh.
Specifically, and then they killed themselves.
Yeah, fly my
It's like, okay.
brush. Um fuck.
And
But
then they killed themselves, and Emma doesn't realize. Sorry.
But the audiobook really I agree. Like I wasn't reading it, obviously, but the audiobook, just because you have to pay a certain amount of attention to an audiobook,
Mm-hmm.
like active attention, I really sort of like it's just a piece that's dripping in atmosphere, like
Yeah.
extremely so. And the atmosphere is so weird. Like you're right. It's like my whole thesis of Hellscreen is that like it's a book in which a bunch of fucked up stuff happens, and
Mm-hmm.
Yoshihide doesn't not do fucked up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Yoshihide doesn't get punished for everyone gets punished, but no one gets punished for the crime that they actually committed.
Mm-hmm.
Yoshihide gets punished, but he gets punished for his daughter's non-crime.
Mm-hmm.
Who in a certain way gets punished for her father's hubris.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like this really sort of like weird, twisted justice story. That is, I don't know. It's really good. I
One
really
of
like Hellscreen.
one of the things that makes Akutagawa so good is the way that he like draws on these old folk stories and
Mm-hmm.
injects something deeply like modern and contemplative to them. So like the old folk story which Ryoshu gets her name from and which inspires this is just like a Buddhist monk's or a Buddhist a Buddhist's house sets on fire, and he's a painter, and then he is looking at the fire, and he remarks that the flames are beautiful, and he hasn't been painting them right, and everyone is horrified because like his family is dying in the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that's sort of the sum total of it. It's a fable. It's very straightforward. It's about the way in which your work can consume your life and whatever. Um, what Akutagawa does to it is he gives it this character which, before Kanto 9 came out, I had a lot of thoughts about, like, Lei Hung.
Uh-huh.
And how, like, weird and misogynistic he is.
Mm-hmm.
And how much, like, sex gender comes into play in with Lei Hung in a way that it very rarely does in Project Moon. Um and one of my thoughts about this is that if there is any time for a story to be gendered in this way, I think Hellscreen is a great one to do it for on a meta-narrative level, because Hellscreen is about getting punished for perceived slights against an authority in a high control system.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of a sex gender experience.
Yeah.
um and so it's like, it's really interesting, and I think that Ryoshu in Limbus Company does end up in a really interesting sex gender position. And I, it's not in the exact way that I envisioned, obviously, but, like, I don't know, Hellscreen is so good.
Yeah.
Ryoshu is so fucking crazy to think about.
And like transition into like talking about Kanto 9. I will say that like
Mm-hmm.
Kanto 9 has its faults, which we can get into.
Mm-hmm.
But Kanto 9 approaches um even if like the bit that is Hellscreen is like only a little bit at the end, which is not super
Mm-hmm.
uncommon. Kanto 9 approaches the like meta narrative structure of Hellscreen really thoughtfully,
Mm-hmm.
um which by which I don't mean what a lot of people mean by thoughtfully, which is weakly. You know how people say thoughtfully to mean like tact. It's thoughtful, but it's not tactful. It
Mm-hmm.
approaches
It's not fucking tactful,
yeah, it approaches
which is
the
not a complaint.
the Hellscreen meta narrative by being like, yeah. So, and then this woman, and also this woman, and also this guy, just like beat this child.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do
A
they
whole
get?
series of children.
Uh-huh. And then what do they get for it? Well, they do die, but they don't really
But, like,
die.
not because of that.
Yeah, I think it's really
The
important that
children also die, Hellscreen style.
yeah, I think it's really important that like none of the nurse fathers, I guess except for fucking Rian, but I don't know, fuck
Mm-hmm.
Rian. But none of the
We
other
can get
nurse
into
fathers,
it.
um especially like the Rian's in some ways kind of like the nice one. But none of the ones that are really bad, like Valentina,
Mm-hmm.
get punished for the crime of, abusing Ryoshu. They just sort
Uh-huh.
of like are collateral damage.
Yeah.
And this like gets at that meta narrative structure of Hellscreen so perfectly. And Ryoshu like never gets
Yeah.
to see them die. And instead what Ryoshu gets is like killing Araya
Mm-hmm.
for no reason.
And yeah,
Um
and then she burns her daughter alive in the carriage for no reason.
and then she becomes a trash compactor, like it's a Kirby power.
There's okay. To address this one thing before we move forward, because I want to talk about, like, ways in which Kanto 9 is good, and I can't do that unless we, like, talk about Kanto 9 on a holistic level that everyone who has played it generally agrees with. Ryoshu's special time blood that only Ryoshu
I
has
was
is a
waiting
really,
for it.
really dumb and poorly executed plot point. It's not done well. It doesn't make sense. I understand, like, what purpose it serves in the narrative, but nobody likes it. I also don't really give a fuck about the sword. And turning her into a concept incinerator is, like, the funniest full stop to put on this deeply affecting narrative moment, and that's, like, not actually great. That aside.
I was reading this recently, and do you know who says concept incinerator? Like the
Who?
words? I don't know if you remember this. The person who says the word she's a concept incinerator is fucking Otis. Otis is like, oh, I get it. She's a concept incinerator.
Oh, she's the concept incinerator.
And then Merceau is like, it seems very useful if a sword was a concept incinerator.
I think that would be good. Other than that, issues that Kanto 9 has, it's the pacing is very squished, and they're trying to do a lot. And that's sort of the opinions that everybody has about Kanto 9, and it's really not that controversial. Other than that, I agree with you wholeheartedly about the, like, hell screen meta-narrative of the whole thing. It's, famously, Kanto 9 was very hard for me. I had a really hard time, like, playing it and watching it played. Because it is, like, just sort of, like, to the extent that Kanto 8 is, like, sort of a lot more about child abuse than Dream of the Red Chamber is. Kanto 9 is, like, about child abuse. And there's so much on-screen child abuse and on-screen child abusers and talking about child abuse and depicting it, and also a bunch of children die for no reason. And it's, like, sort of... People may disagree with me here because they just have different sensitivities than I do, which is fair. But to me, this is, like, the most grimdark Project Moon has ever gotten. It's, like, sort of... I don't, like, take issue with it, necessarily. I think it's very effective. Hellscreen is a very haunting story. It makes sense that Kanto 9 would, like, genuinely make me have to go lie down. It just is a lot. But, like, well, I'll take a pause for a moment so I can collect my thoughts about this. But I want to talk about Hellscreen and Ryoshu and sex gender situations.
Yeah, I tend to have a pretty thick skin when it comes to things. This is just like a thing that I've developed from being on the internet for a long time. There are
Famously,
things,
you're a heartless bastard who doesn't care.
Famously, I'm a heartless bastard. I'm devoid of empathy. But it's like weirdly, one of the things that I appreciate about the excessive amounts of child abuse in Kanto 9
Woo!
that
Let's go child abuse.
makes it, like, I think so much harder to stomach in a good way, is that there is, like, there's a lot of work put into contextualizing the adults, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, I think Matthias is maybe the only one who feels a little flat and a little bit
sort
like
of cartoonishly
he's just
evil.
But, like,
it's really funny that they were like, I have to make sure that you know he's evil, like, 3 times.
Yeah,
because people
like,
genuinely did not get the message, and then
like
that
the
resulted in him
only...
just sort of being a cartoon villain.
Yeah, he's, like, the only guy. Even then, there's, like, a little bit of stuff of, like, you know, he becomes cartoonishly evil as a result of, like, middle culture, which I think literally no one has gotten. No one understands that he's like this because, like, the middle is like that. They're just like, all of the other middle guys are perfect. But nonetheless...
Ricardo would never do this. Like, no, you don't get it.
But, you know, the way that Ricardo is results in the birth of Matthias's. But nonetheless, I digress. But, like, I found Valentina is, like, generally the hardest to stomach for most people.
Yeah.
Just because
I
she's
had trouble
so
seeing
screamy.
I had trouble seeing her introduced, and that wasn't even, like, explicit. She just talked about child abuse, and I was like, wow, yikes.
But, like, I found Valentina's death scene to be, like, really affecting.
Yeah.
Like I was not like, woo, the scary woman got its karma,
No, it's really hard.
which is perfect for Akutagawa, because Akutagawa's
Yeah.
whole thing is like, Buddhism. What if we like fucked it up a little bit?
Yeah.
What if we got a little fucky with Buddhism? Um, he
Wow,
loves
just
to
like
get a little
Ivy.
fucky with Buddhism. Shut up. Um, um, but it's just like, and it was just like, it's she, I didn't like care for her, but
Hmm.
they just done such a good job of like making her a person that I was like, oh
Yeah.
god, the whole situation is just like unbearable. um
Yeah. It's like really bad. I mean, I had to go lie down after the Gregor Lucio scene very, very much. That
uh
was my breaking point with Kanto 9. I mean, after the whole thing being very hard for me, I was like, I played that, and then I was like, I cannot do anymore. I have to go lie down for 2 days. So that whole thing is like just very hard in many ways. But I think like even the we got to this part in the intervallo where we like make Valentina even more of a person
uh-huh
um
yeah.
and talk about her experience in the smoke war and being sort of like used and thrown away by the thumb. It's very interesting. um they're all terrible caricatures of the exact forms of high control environment which shape them, which is fun. And then
Mm-hmm.
they create a new exciting form of high control environment to fuck up a bunch of new kids.
Uh-huh.
um and that's really exciting. um
Generally it's really exciting.
it's really it's there's a lot to go through with it. um I also like, speaking of things that people don't understand, um this is my I'm correcting people's thoughts about Kanto 9 section of the podcast. But I think if we're talking about Kanto 9, it's worthwhile to talk about Sinclair. um Gregor goes through uncomplicated character development. Something fucked up happens to him and he's not okay. um Sinclair goes through like a complicated situation, um, where he's like, I've awoken my power, and then he becomes super mega ableist Sinclair.
Yeah.
It's like uh fascinating. I really enjoy it. I enjoy it for many reasons.
Uh-huh.
Um, but it is like sort of one of the many ways in which I think Limba's company is like tricking you into thinking that things are going good is like the destruction, literal and figurative, of the House of Spiders is like on some level really cathartic. I mean, it's built up to be and it's meant to be. It's like we take this place that ruined many, many people's lives and we just fucking burn it to the ground and everything is great after that, and we've like destroyed a thing of evil in the world and we should feel good about that. um this is, this is uncomplicated. um I've completely forgotten what point I was getting
Uh-huh.
at. Fuck. um
Uh-huh.
what was I talking about? Oh no.
Sinclair?
Sinclair.
We should talk about
um
art soon though.
yeah, we should. um Kicks rock. Um, but like Sinclair's sort of like long awaited, transformation is also this kind of like tricking you. That the House of Spiders is supposed to be a cathartic thing, but actually it sucks really bad and it's not particularly intentional and it's in service of a goal that seems increasingly sinister. Um, Sinclair awakening his long awaited power actually just ends up making him like another third party destroying the House of Spiders for his own fucked up reasons.
Uh-huh.
Um and I think that's very appropriate.
Yeah, I mean, the end of all of those fights sucks.
Mm-hmm.
They all end in like a bad this sucks kind of way.
Albina gets torn into pieces.
She does.
It's very bad.
Uh-huh.
People don't understand this.
Yeah. In
I have to
fairness,
talk
she's sort
about
of
it.
she's already torn into pieces, but
Ayo. Anyway, we can
anyway,
talk about art.
we this is a podcast where we talk about art. If you're new,
Yeah, Kanto 9 is also that, but
yeah,
I
Conto
could talk
9
about that for a long, long
is a
time. We don't really have
podcast
time
where
for
they
that.
talk about art. Should we talk about a default Ryoshu, the Ryoshu poster?
Let's talk about the Ryoshu poster. I
Yeah.
was just looking at this and thinking about it because I don't understand why the pinky looks like that still.
Um, I don't know. It's art. Oh no,
No, that's
sorry.
the
The
ring.
pinky. The pinky.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I
Yeah,
do.
right?
I do think. I mean, I don't think those are now that I look at it with like hindsight. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
that those are shards of glass sticking out of it, which was always my assumption. I think they're like
Mm-hmm.
little blades. And I
Yeah.
think it's just supposed to evoke sort of like a tattered wandering monk kind of situation.
Yeah. It feels like that's what it must be.
Uh-huh.
Some kind
Um,
of,
you know,
disparate parts.
it's fucked up. I will say, like, if I had to rank the fingers,
Mm-hmm.
um, that it's our new thing, ranking things, even though we're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's what we've always done on this
Um,
podcast.
I don't like the pinky that much.
No,
I
it's not very
think
appealing.
I think the index looks kind of bad. It just looks bad. Um, I
I think
think
the thumb looks really stupid, but I do
hang
like
on.
that.
I think I
Okay.
think I think the ring is fine. I think the middle looks good. It's a good application of the concept, and the thumb is so stupid that it has to be my favorite.
It's
Like
got a big
it's
hat.
got a big fucking hat. It's really fucking funny. Yeah, I mean, when we first saw this image, we like didn't know what three of these were because only two of them
Yeah.
are in Ruina, and
Yeah.
I was the most confused by the ring for the longest time. I was like, what is going on here? It's
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
art, and I don't know.
we've known the ring had a part in the construction of the corridors and the bus and shit, and so it's like, oh, maybe it's mirror worlds, which it kind of is, but
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's like abstract art. I always look at it and think it's like stained glass. Um,
yeah.
nonetheless, it is like it's very goofy framing, but like it's fine. I do like the
It's
looming.
certainly effective.
I do like the looming shape of the hand behind her that is kind of hard to
Mm-hmm.
see, but does look
5
nice.
fingers on one hand, motherfuckers.
And then I really like Ryoshu's design. I've always been a big fan of
God, she's
Ryoshu's design.
so
She's
awesome.
so awesome. The like,
Can I just run down some things?
yeah, go for it.
First of all, she's smoking famously cool.
Famously
Second of
cool
all,
and
she's
hot.
got one glove to carry her sword.
Famously cool
Super
and hot.
cool.
Uh-huh.
Third of all, she's got
SC.
she's strapped. Super cool.
Uh-huh.
And fourth of all, she's not wearing her jacket so that she has a cool half cape situation, and that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I love just sort of like the fucking like samurai vibes that she has.
Mm-hmm.
The like wandering samurai vibes that they give her with the cape and the like, sword that she's hanging on to. It's really, really good. I love that she's like I love the shirt like unbuttoned almost to the bust. But she's also not like
Mm-hmm.
messy.
Yeah,
She's
she's
just
very
kind of
clean.
like yeah, she's very clean, she's very neat, but she's also not professional. And it's like a
Mm-hmm.
really perfect balance. There's almost
Yeah,
not much
yeah,
to
yeah,
say
yeah,
about
yeah.
her. She just has a bob cut. Um, she has these like phoenix eyes that are quite evocative, but you can't really see an expression because she's just smoking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like it's just a good it's just the sort of cape situation gives her like a different profile from all the other sinners.
Mm-hmm.
And the sword sticking out, she's a recognizable silhouette. Her design is very simple but very evocative. I love basic Ryoshu.
Mm-hmm.
There's not even that much
I
to say
just
about it.
I like what shape she is. I love like seeing Ryoshu as this very wiry, like bony kind of figure.
Yeah.
Um and so she's very thin and long, um and like in a sort of uh upsetting, haunting way to me. I really enjoy it.
Uh-huh. She does kind of
Um
have like anime woman leg disease. Um
I mean, that's everyone. Have
it's
you
just
seen Roland lately?
it just fair enough. Sorry, I'm getting a prescript on my beeper. It says I need to get leg extensions. Um I think it really
Sorry, I thought about Rianne again.
when I was young and old. Uh um I think it really
That is that, and this
her
is
long
this.
days, her long legs always stand out to me. I think just because her design is so simple, and so it's like, what are you
Hmm.
gonna look at except her long legs?
I like looking at her eyes now in the context of Kanto 9 and how she used to have normal eyes and then she got fucked up eye prosthetics basically just to fuck up her mom.
Uh huh.
A classic decision.
Uh huh. Mom.
What if she was red? Everyone cheers.
Uh huh. Do we have anything else to say about this image?
No, let's talk about
Brant, Brant,
some
Brant,
oh shit.
Brant, Brant,
Al Ryun broke
Brant.
out again.
Do you hear that? Do you
What?
see those flashing lime green lights?
Oh shit.
Do you know what time it is, Ash?
That's a Walpurgis night.
It's time for Walpodis Night, where podcast bits from the past come back for a limited time only. Can you guess
I have a sense of where this is going.
what's stepping through the door?
Is it mommy?
It's me time!
I fucking knew it.
Mom, the door, please.
Why did you prepare so many bits for this episode?
It's important to me.
That's
I like
two.
Ryoshu. I'm not gonna do all the music though, because that's too much work. I've already done
That's
so much work.
too much work.
Let me give a quick rundown of mommy time. Also, I heard Emma cheer from the other room. Let me give a quick
Emma
rundown.
is messaging me while we're doing the podcast, even though she knows we're doing the podcast because she lives in your apartment.
Let me give you the people who have not been a part of mommy time before. First of all, I'm very sorry. But let me give you a quick
Sorry
rundown.
that you don't listen to the rest of the podcast. This isn't going to make a lot of sense to you.
This one's going to be a little simpler. But basically, for each image, and it's only going to be the up-tie one, for simplicity, each up-tie one, Ash is going to give a mommy number from 0 to 6. 0 being no mommy, 6 being the full mommy, and 3 being equally mommy and not mommy. And then, at the end, Ash will be scored.
I'll be graded.
Ash will be graded, and if you don't know how yet, you will find out.
Okay.
Ash, what do you think the mommy number is on default Ryoshu?
On default Ryoshu. It's a good question. She's pretty mommy. Gotta be mommy. I mean, everyone's been talking about how she's mommy since
the
launch of the game.
Is the thing, and so you can game the system if you want to.
I know what.
You know the rubric.
Oh. That's true. I do know the rubric. I'm gonna answer with my heart though, because I have integrity. I have journalistic integrity.
Fantastic.
I think Ryoshu, as a concept, as an object, the thing that default Ryoshu is the mommy of Limbus Company. That's her personality. I think that's a 6 mommy.
Wow. Okay.
I know it's bold. I know I'm starting out with a strong swing that's gonna be wrong.
I cannot comment. But we're also not going to do MIL because they would all be the same, actually.
Yeah.
They would all be MILKME, which Ash knows what that is, but I'll clarify for the audience. That's Mother, I'd like to kill me extravagantly.
Mm-hmm.
MILKME. And that's how I feel about default Ryoshu. Honestly, MILKME.
Mm, cool. That one caused me some pain.
Yeah.
I felt there was a wound opened.
Uh-huh. And that wound can never be closed. As
Yeah,
soon as
because it
you're in
was
the
cut by the
proximity of
magic sword that I don't give a fuck
Ariakshi.
about.
Um,
What's her first guy? 7
seven.
Association? You did it this time. I don't have them in my list.
Yes. I did do it, but I don't. Oh wait, I actually do have the list. Yes, it's seven. It's seven Association, South Section 6, Ryoshu. I think that this image is awesome. I think that
It's
this
one of
image
the best Ryoshu images,
rules.
despite the fact that it came out on release of the game.
I know. It's like
It's
genuinely one of the
my
standout images of release.
I would like to shout out my personal friend Emily, who has had this as her profile image in Limbus Company since the game launched, and the entire time her profile sentence has been, well, you are my Ryoshu. But
Uh huh.
also, when the game launched, the special characters in Ryoshu's name were bugged, and so they just appeared as Unicode squares, and so it was, well, you are my Ryoshu.
Huh?
And that's why I occasionally say that and also censor Ryoshu's name when I do it.
Uh huh. So the funny thing about this one is that you can tell that it was like made super early on, right? It's got all the
Yeah.
hallmarks. It's
There's
like
so many little
there's so
bits
many
of
like
this art style which
square.
do not appear anywhere else.
Yeah, there's so many like lines. There's so many blocks of color that are just squares. But then over top of those squares, we have stuff like this weird like dappling filter that's been applied to the water. This like, hexagonal filter
Yeah,
or just sort of like
these vector art hexagons will never appear again.
the sort of just like dirt particulate that they just sort of throw on
Mm-hmm.
her hair and clothes. Or just like tons of lens flare for no reason because it's like, what else are we gonna put there?
Yeah, and
Um,
it's like beautiful. They'll never do this again.
yeah, but it's such a beautiful image. It's so contemplative. The colors are so nice. This like blue into yellow. And then this like just the orange outline of the like or soft orange outline a bunch around things is just like
Mm-hmm.
so pretty.
Yeah, the nightscape is lovely. The colors are really the standout. I never really processed that she has the Seven Association like yellow tie in this because her shirt is just like black rather than being Seven Association dark green.
Yeah, it's kind of the
I guess
only
because she has
thing
the
that
dark
makes
jacket
her.
over it.
Yeah, I think it's kind of the only
Um,
thing that makes her seven.
yeah, mostly this is just like a picture of Ryoshu on her smoke break
Yeah.
with hashtag my sword on it.
Uh huh. But I love the posing. I love how she's like holding this can, sort of like rattling
Mm-hmm.
around an empty beer can, is really
Mm-hmm.
effective. Um,
Rose
this
Spanner Gregor is the like redo of this image that's not as good.
uh huh. I like how the background is so fake London. It has like fake
Yeah.
Big Ben and fake London Bridge. It's really,
Fucking fake
really,
London Bridge really
yeah.
kills me.
She's like over the fake Thames. It's really fucking funny.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it's just
You
nice.
live in Seoul, South Korea.
It's very simple, but it's just like it's just got nice colors in it. The mood is just like perfect.
And if I can shout out one thing,
Uh huh.
it's the blur the smudge filter that they've put on just a few fabric folds of her shirt.
Uh huh. Oh yeah, great. The way
Just
they've
a couple quick strokes with
the
my
way
friend
they've
the smudge tool.
the way they've rendered this smoke is kind of weird. Also, I don't know why it's
Yup.
like that.
It's just got, like, holes cut out of it.
Uh-huh. Anyway, I am gonna try
Happy
and
for
sort
her,
of,
or
like,
sorry that happened.
clip us along a little bit because, um,
Mm-hmm.
time. Um,
I had a lot to say about Kanto 9.
yeah.
Um,
But, mommy number?
oh, mommy number? This, I guess this is like, I guess mommy has to go to work and earn a living. Um, but also she's like, I don't think this is like particularly mommy. I'll put this at a 3 mommy. She's equally
Okay.
mommy and not mommy.
Okay. Uptie. And of course,
And
you
then the
know,
uptie 3 has even more of my friend the smudge tool, but is overall like a significantly worse image.
I have like so many feelings about this image, actually. Um, this image is just like so fucked up in like a way that I kind of
Look at
really
how
like.
look at the blood on her face that's just like a brush they never use again.
Yeah, it's just kind of like blah, blah, blah. Just like put it on there.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
kind of hot if you like look at it.
this image really looks like an upscaled fucking ruin a card art, like to such an extreme
Yeah,
degree.
they put her face on it.
Yeah, this card is called like Slice Through or something. Um,
Uh-huh.
I
God, her whole anatomy is so.
the thing is, okay, here's the thing.
Mhm.
One, I think the action lines on this are actually kind of fun and cool.
Uh-huh.
This sort of like swoop of blood in front of her that sort of like leads into this sort of like rotated 90 degrees swoop of blood behind her is kind of fun.
Mhm.
The way everything sort of like flies away from this like white square vanishing point. I
Mhm.
do like just how sort of like angular and these guys look like enemies from fucking shit super hot,
I
you know?
Oh. I was going to say invisible ink.
They also that. But they're just sort of so geometric. And
Mm.
yes, I'll get into her anatomy. She is made of rectangles. I always look at this and I think she's a praying mantis. Her like legs
She
don't work
is.
right. She's a praying
Well,
mantis.
she's made of rectangles and also calves.
Yeah, but I kind of love it. Like, I kind of love the foreground leg and how, like, much of sort of like a caricature of a leg it is. It just gives it like a particular mood that kind of gets me.
Mhm.
I don't know,
My
especially
favorite
this.
thing is that she doesn't have a hand in this image and her sword is a beam of light.
I don't
Look how
know.
much her sleeve just extends into like a sock which holds a blur. It's like perfect.
But like the top of her anatomy looks fine. Like her
Mhm.
face is really well drawn. The top of this jacket is nicely drawn.
Mhm.
And then it's sort of like as we pull back into the action, things get more and more abstract. And
As you
that's
look at the
like
part of the image that your eye is drawn to, it gets worse.
yeah, I don't know, it's like kind of a mood for me. I feel
It's
like
charming because I know they can do better and they did this very early in development.
uh-huh. I do wish, I mean, classic moment. I do wish you could see the sword better.
It's a
They
blur.
really blur it. You can tell that they drew it, and then they were just like,
Mhm.
"Bleh,
And then like bwomp.
blah."
Fortunately, the 7 association swords are not interesting, but nevertheless,
No, but yeah, it's still like,
it's the principle of the thing.
yeah, it's still not even like super clear, like what kind of sword it is. Which they're specifically supposed to be like British hand and a half swords, which is at least
Hmm.
something. They're
Yeah,
supposed to be a specific thing. But like
because the
whatever.
7 association 7 is British English for
Yeah,
what we would
in
call
case you don't
7.
speak British English, seven is the British word for the number seven.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Also, her sprites are really hot, which is all I'll say about that. Thanks to the new
Yeah.
facade system for giving you an excuse to use 7 Association Ryoshu's awesome sprites and animations. Her skill 3, where she lets out a little puff of smoke after, it's still really charming.
Uh huh. And honestly, how I feel of a seven Ryoshu, M-I-L-K-M-E.
Oh my god. This bit is hard for me.
You really don't like it more than I
I
thought you
really
would.
don't like
I
it.
can stop if you want me to.
No, it's fine.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
It just sort of has an effect on me.
Uh-huh. Who's next?
It's Kurakumo Ryoshu, yes?
It's let me check my list. It is Karakuma. Wait. If you're not keeping track of things, I'm like, where are we breaking?
I know where we're breaking.
Okay, you know where we're breaking.
Yeah, I know what we're breaking.
Do you?
Yes.
Don't forget where we're
Where
breaking.
we're breaking.
Okay, it's Karukumo. In which she's also a mantis? I mean, I don't know, she just has sort of mantis energy in this one. I will say, first thing about this image, she kind of steals the show. Really good image of Roja.
I know. Why is this image of Roja so much better than actual Kurakumo Roja?
I know. Yeah, I remember talking about this in the episode.
It's like crazy. Here's the thing about Kurakumo Roja is that I like her better with her shirt fully buttoned. This is a controversial take, but I think it's true.
Uh-huh. Wow, Ash hates women.
I'm sorry, I hate women. I feel like it's appropriate to bring up in this discussion of this image the Tumblr ask I got a hot minute ago about how Kurakumo clan Wakashu Ryoshu and Kurakumo Roja have explored each other's bodies.
Uh-huh. This was something in the identity story? No, it's not there. It's something in the voice lines?
It's in the voice lines.
It's the singularity?
That they enjoy crossing swords with each other. Roja is the only one I can get along with. She's someone I can cross swords with, you dig?
Okay, you didn't have to add
and I was like, okay.
There.
Like, I get it.
I dig.
I didn't understand until fucking Composing the Future on tumblr.com told me about it, and then I was like, oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
I understand everything.
I do not mind this image. It's got sort of like a triptychal quality to it of like, you know, this sort of like endless wall of city on the side and in the background, and then Roja in the midground, and then Ryoshu in the foreground, and they get sort of like, you know, there's sort of increasing levels of violence as you go along. I love the slash on her face is very hot. It's done very simply, but it looks nice. I think her eyes look nice. The one eye like opened a little more, as if she's sort of like,
because she's crazy.
You know how you like evaluate things by like squinting one eye and making one eye big? She's doing that like about, not even about the sword, like about the blood on the sword.
About the blood.
I think it's the blood on the sword.
Yeah, 100%. I think this is a good image of Ryoshu's body. She's again very like thin and bony here, which is what I associate with her. She's covered in fabric, but it doesn't turn her into just a big lump, which I appreciate. The little bit of like jumpsuit underneath helps a lot. And then she looks distinctly different from Roja in the background, which is always nice.
Yeah, I like that they have like different outfits, like the robe versus the button shirt. I do. We're like about to move away from this like thick brushstroke, like early Ruina Cards style. But I actually really like it here. I think it gives these robes a certain like painterly vibe. That just like infuses her with a certain, I don't know, it infuses her with a certain sort of like faux traditional energy that the Kurokuma clan are always sort of like reaching for.
I mean, you can see nice. Like you can see what this becomes with Kurokuma Ishmael, which is a very, very different image. And I don't know, I kind of privilege this for them over the more polished, newer style. But maybe that's just because I have my own qualms with Kurokuma Ishmael.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just like I do think that Kurokuma clan's uh ish. I think her robes are rendered very nicely, but they're just not rendered very
Hmm.
sort of like interestingly in this way.
Hmm.
They
I think
lose.
Ryoshu suits this style better than most, just because it feels right for Ryoshu to be rendered in this very rough, angular,
Yeah,
and rough open brushwork way.
I agree. This is why I like was not as hard about fucking like 7 Up tie.
Hmm.
I I just think she fits being kind of like a blur of action with like a single
Yeah.
clear point that is her crazy face.
I mean, this is
Um
what happens in Kanto 9 is they turn her into a blur of action,
uh-huh.
which also is the trash compactor.
And also the hell screen.
And
Um
also the hell screen. It's also,
anything else?
you know. Well, I think that her mommy score is I gotta say, she's polishing the blood off a sword, and looking really pleased about it. Not her strongest mommy moment.
Mm.
Um, so I'm gonna have to put her mommy score on this one at like I'll give it a 1 because I feel like I should give some points to Roja in the background. I don't know why.
Fascinating. Um Uptie?
This image is still really good.
Uh-huh. It's so funny that the
Again, this is an early
Kurokuma
image, which is
upties. Oh, sorry, you can go first.
it has so much character. And like I want to talk about it specifically because there are several artistic things in this image that they don't do anymore. Um, one of them is just rendering these various like action lines very clearly.
Mm-hmm.
The dark cloud blade blood slash that they do is not covered up by lights and shiny things and smudge tool in this in a way that they will get to later. Um, and so I really like enjoy it, even though nothing is like happening in the image except for it. Um, but like also the way that they draw her, well, the arm and the sheath, is crazy. This like super smooth arm is like they never do this again. Um,
Uh-huh.
and then also the way that they draw her like the way that they draw her sword that she still has rather than the one that she's drawing, her Arayashiki, is like also crazy. It's like weirdly sketchy and like super thick ink in a way that they don't do elsewhere. It feels like a paper doll that's been pasted onto the image. I don't dislike it. It's just like very strange. This image alternates between really hard lines and really soft lines in a way that they just never do again.
Uh-huh.
And the motion in it is very clear and the character image is very obvious. So like, I don't know, I feel great about it.
Uh-huh. Um
Weird.
yeah. I also kind of like how they render. First of all, I kind of like this scene as just like a minimalist fights fight scene. Like it's literally
Hmm.
she's just like, what does Kurokuma Clan Ryoshu do? She does a cool slash. What is she doing in this image? She's doing a cool slash. I kind of appreciate having the weapon out of the way for once, because the point is the
Hmm.
slash effect, and that is very front and center, and everything is drawing you to that slash effect. Like everything is like circles back down into the slash effect, which is really nice. Um
Yeah.
and I also kind of like I do think this image could use a little bit more like kineticism, a word that is
Hmm.
definitely real.
Yeah.
Um
You're right. She's very like static and stiff.
it's very stiff, but I do like how they draw her body. This near arm,
Hmm.
it's like the way that it's so like emaciated is kind of scary. Um
Yeah.
but
Woo.
it's like she's emaciated and skinny and sticky. And then also she has like these soft boobs. I don't know why like the Kurokumo up tie thing is that you get cleavage. It's really
You
funny.
gotta give the people what they want,
You gotta give the people what
which
they
is
want.
tits on everyone.
Tits on everyone, mostly Honglu.
Tits on Honglu. Tits on Heathcliff. Tits
Tits
on
on
Rogia.
Honglu.
Tits on Ryoshu.
Honglu. But like
Tits on Honglu. Tits on
tits on
Honglu.
Honglu. Tits on anyway. But like I don't know. I feel like this is not their worst cleavage. For like this era of
No,
like
I think
of art
it's pretty good.
style when they're pretty bad at cleavage, all things considered.
Yeah, they're not great at boobs at this point. I think
But like
because
this has a nice softness.
them looking so awkward is like part of what's good about them here.
Yeah. Her boobs have grown like 10 sizes like she's the Grinch.
3 sizes that day.
3 sizes that day? Thank you. I couldn't remember. Yeah, her boobs have grown 3 sizes that day like she's the Grinch, but that's okay. It's kind of a nice fit on her. And yeah, I don't know, I kind of like these like folds of deep shadow that she's got all over her.
I like how her sleeves are just reflections of each other.
Yeah, it's not like a perfect image, but it's like I don't know. I don't know, man.
I think it's
I
really
kinda
good. I
like
think it
it.
really holds up as like a weird old image.
Uh-huh. Yeah, agreed. I just like to look at an image of Ryoshu.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Can we look at her idol sprite really quick?
Sure.
Just like I need you to admire her, because she's really hot.
Yeah, holy shit.
Like let's all be honest with
There's something
ourselves.
about these tight pants and then the half skirt hanging down that is like it's not bad.
Hey girl.
Hey girl. M.A.H.
Even when you're in robes, you're in a suit. In Project Moon.
Uh-huh. Your fucking formal wear shoes.
And then I'm looking at your list now because I can't resist. Chef.
Chef.
I think I had this as my profile image, the Up-Tie-1 Chef Ryoshu, for like a long time.
Uh-huh.
I still think about her. Also, abrupt change to new art style.
Yeah, you can. I was gonna say this is actually a pretty good transition point between the two art styles. You can still see this sort of very classic, sort of like sketchy internal lines, but not outlines now, and like rough brush work, like but like combined with sort of cleaner graphic elements. It's a fun and Araya Shiki is also still kind of fucked up in this image for
still
no reason.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Who knows?
But like, it's a good image.
God, it's a good image. Oh, you're awake?
I love that she has this like weird like hand rolled cigarette. For some reason, it's the thing that always catches my eye is that her cigarette is like hand rolled in brown paper.
My cannibalist girlfriend, and yeah, she smokes weed. I think I make this joke in a fic I wrote. Yeah, I mean, it's really not hard to talk about what's good about this image. Let's all be very clear. She's an attractive woman, and she's standing over you, looking at you with a big, scary syringe in her hand, and she's covered in blood. Sort of just like a very basic appeal to that. Some people who are listening to this podcast are gonna listen to that and be like, you're insane. And if you are one of those people, I do not know what to tell you.
Yeah, but like, it's there's a lot of good details here. Like the cleaver in the foreground is really good. It really helps frame her, first of all.
Actually, a good foreground element.
Yeah, I know.
Be so real.
It's nice.
That shit is stuck in your chest.
First, aside from her fucking weed blunt. I love looking at her hair in this image.
Yeah.
The way that it, like, it's sort of as neat as ever, but it like they add a certain je ne sais quoi to it, where it like hangs limply down in front of her face,
Yeah.
and it's
Because
just like
she's
a
leaning
little bit
over and it has a
more.
weight and a presence.
Yeah, yeah, and it really helps like
It's important.
emphasize like the gravity of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I love that this syringe is full of like mystery fluid that is like not
Yeah.
quite dark enough to be red,
Mm-hmm.
but like doesn't catch the light, so it's like not quite translucent. Um,
Mystery drug.
and she's just like happy to be here.
Mm-hmm. She's so happy to be here.
She's like, hey,
Um, the light right behind her head is like really obviously good. But
mm-hmm,
I do need to point it out in the spirit of soulmates, pointing out the things that are good about images. This image is made by the light that's right behind her head, and then by the foreground elements which interrupt that light, including the hanging carcasses.
uh-huh.
Um, I think this is important. Chef Gregor is like less good than this, but I still also find one of his images, I don't remember which one. I still find one of his images like deeply appealing. Um and I think Chef Ryoshu has the same thing. And I don't know if this says something about me or just about like the juice that the art had in that exact moment in time, but
Uh-huh.
I think I'm right. So if you disagree, you can come for me in the Tumblr
It's just like
asks.
a really, really nicely
It's a
rendered
really
character piece.
good image.
Like she just has like so much energy. The smirk is perfect, the
Yeah.
posing is perfect, her hand looks really good. I feel like the blood splatters are really intelligently placed to like draw
Mm-hmm.
your eye correctly around the image. I don't know, it's just good.
Yeah.
But is it
Some images
mommy?
are just good, man.
But is it
Also,
mommy?
Gregor is there.
But is it mommy?
Oh, is it mommy? Mommy's gotta give you your medicine.
Uh-huh.
I think I've become a worse person in the 2.5 years we've done this podcast.
Uh-huh.
I listen, she's got to get a lot of mommy points taken away for being extremely covered in blood and smoking weed bunts. Um, but she's definitely more than incidentally mommy in this image. And if you disagree with me, you can come for me in the Tumblr
So is
asks.
that
That's a two.
that's a two? That's a two. Okay. When are we taking a break?
After this,
Next one? Or right?
it's after upside three.
Oh, I forgot there was another image. Sorry. I've been very busy lately.
too caught up in the mommy juice.
I'm too caught up in the mommy
Wish
juice.
I hadn't said that.
Me when I'm being born.
Fuck. Shit. God damn it. This is your fault. The upside three is not nearly as good.
I like this image.
It's still good.
I mean, it is
I just think
literally
it's too much.
it is literally just a card from Library of Ruina. Like, let
It
me be
is.
clear. This is just a card from
I can cook
Library of
anything.
Ruina. Like, more than any
Also, the
piece
symbol
of
from
art.
Library of Ruina is behind her twice.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's true. Their book symbol.
Two Pierre's Bistro.
Uh-huh.
Waiter.
But, I think that like I do think that her posing like I think they use this image for a good reason. Like I think her posing is
Mm-hmm.
really good. Her hand that isn't holding the knife is posed like so
It's really
perfectly.
well posed, yeah.
There's this sort of like this nice false symmetry that they don't actually get to do very much in Limbus Company. Um
Mm-hmm.
and like I love the internals of these pies. They kind of
Mm-hmm.
remind me of like Goop Don Quixote. Soup Don Quixote is what
Mm.
I mean. Like the Don
Goop Don
Quixote.
Quixote.
What is that abnormality called?
Lifetime stew
Yeah, they
slash
remind me of the. They remind me of the
bacilla
life.
soup.
They remind me of the Lifetime stew.
The Lifetime stew from Lifetime stew.
In that it's like, well, these are meat pies, but there's just something like a little bit off-putting about it. Like
They got the gristle in there.
Quite right. It's like they don't look quite cooked enough, and the pies are weirdly droopy, and like, what's going on? I don't know.
Those pies, you would try to pick one of they're too big to be hand pies, first of all. But second of all, they would collapse under their own weight instantly. The bottom is falling out of those bitches. How'd you get them out of the tin?
You know, I would agree that it's not like the most compelling image ever, but I think for what it is, like every part of it is genuinely executed very well.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's done pretty well. I guess I just don't really care for this Library of Ruina card art.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I think the smile on the knife is way too much, and her expression here, it just doesn't work for me. But that's, what can you do? That's Pierre from Library of Ruina. I used this ID to beat Kanto 9.
Really
and I'll
funny.
never shut up about it. You can do anything you want.
Do you think it would be better if the smile just wasn't there at all?
Yeah. 100%. And she can have the knife in front of her face and have that expression, even though the expression is could be better. It's not, the big fucking wide smile is just a lot for me.
Trying to think of if I have anything to say. Do I have anything about say of these sprites? Famously, her skill animations in this ID are they're not bad, but they're very they're very simple.
Yeah, they're very lazy.
Yeah, everyone was talking about how this is the ideal guy to do the facade thing with.
Oh my god.
Because she literally does nothing but stab her knife forward for every single animation. I don't know if
But they don't make it faster if you put the facade on.
Okay. Should we take a 5-minute break?
The break that makes you old?
The what?
The break that makes you old.
The break that makes you old?
Yeah, Ivy. The break that makes you old.
Excuse me?
The mid break. If we take a 5-minute break, it'll make me old.
Look at me, Ash. I'm young as hell. I've taken loads of 5-minute breaks, and I didn't get old.
Well, there are a million reasons why you might look the way you look, Ivy. All I know is that if I take a 5-minute break, I'll get old.
You have to know that's not possible.
Wait, actually, I think it's the voice clip you put in the break, not the break itself. It's something to do with Audacity.
What are you even talking about?
We'll probably only take 10 minutes max.
Stop.
But I'll still get old.
Enough. Let's say, hypothetically, that a break could make you old.
The voice clip.
The voice clip. Let's say the voice clip could make you old. How much of you is getting old? Does your metabolism speed up? Do you need to pee more frequently?
Ivy, listen.
Do your fingernails grow faster?
Ivy!
Your hair?
I don't know, Ivy. I'll just get old.
I'm finding it hard to believe. It doesn't hold together logically.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm not old now, but if I take a 5-minute break, I'll get old.
This is all pretty ridiculous.
You want to see for yourself?
Sure, why not?
We can take a 5-minute break if you want, but I'll get old.
You're not going to get old.
I will get old.
You won't.
I will.
The break will not make you old.
Okay, Ivy. But don't say I didn't warn you about getting old.
그럴듯한 예술을 본 지도 오래되었군. 요샌 어디서 본 것들만 잔뜩 찍어내기만 하고.
Hey.
Hey. I got old.
And scene.
Yay!
Hey, genuine recommendation. If you have not checked out the YouTube video, The Safe That Makes You Old, Limbus Company meme by Cheeky Cheldos? Is that it? Cheeky
Maybe.
Cheldos. You should.
It's
I
so
will genuinely put it in the episode description. It's like required reading for
it's a
all.
generational video.
It is. It's so good, and it still has so few views. It's so
It's
sad.
wrong. It's not right. It's just a
Please.
really good reworked version of the fucking Joe Rogan goes to the beach that makes you old.
Yeah,
which is already
but
a good
it's
video.
so much better. Like, it's genuinely
Uh-huh.
so well done.
Listen,
Aw.
she goes in the safe that makes her old.
So please go watch this video. The video that makes you
Also,
old?
listen, she makes a great point. How much of you will get old?
How much of her will get old?
Does her metabolism speed up?
Anyway, now that Ash
I don't
is
know,
old...
Mom. I'll just get old.
It's got so many bangers. I think
The
about it
aria
every
voice
day.
is just really good. I have it running through my head all the time.
I
The safe that makes you
genuinely,
old?
I genuinely like her sort of like not Ryoshu voice. Just
The
sort
safe
of
that
like
makes you old.
the safe that makes you old.
I don't
Oh
know,
my
Mom.
God.
All I know is if I get in that safe, I'll get old.
It's so good. Anyway, I've also remembered another thing, which is that I
Okay.
made a vow recently to call all IDs IDs, so I'm gonna be doing that from this point onwards.
Yeah. In order to make the themes of the game even more glaringly obvious.
Yeah, because it's egos and ids.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you should just call them EGOs, right?
Yeah.
Like
Can
GGO.
I just point something out before we talk about W Corp L3 cleanup agent Ryoshu?
I'm so excited. I forgot that's who we were talking about next. Yes.
Yeah,
what are you
replace all
pointing out?
Ryoshu skills with dimensional demon edge, dimensional refraction.
Oh my God.
I have to point out her sangria of SHIT for shit. The
It just
addition,
means
this is a
shit.
relatively recent addition to the Limbus Company wiki, is a full list of all the sangrias for all of the Ryoshu IDs, and I really appreciate it. I can't ever get over SHIT shit.
Shit.
She's such a funny bug. I love Ryoshu. I don't know if this has been made clear through the episode. Also, look at this fucking like e-cigarette she's smoking.
Oh my God. I love her fucking vape.
Her vape.
I love
My W Corp
Ryoshu.
approved vape.
It's the thing. It's like W Corp Ryoshu is just like, you know, it's one of the first like big ticket 3-star ids that I ever pulled. And I was like obsessed with her. She's carried me through so much. And I think like both of her arts are really good. And this one is like such a good little character piece. She's so bored. She's so bored.
I never noticed that her hat, her company mandated uniform hat, is sitting on the sheath of her sword, or the hilt of her sword.
Wait, no, I've also never noticed that. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
That's sick as fuck. Oh yeah.
It's so good. I've also never fully registered how good it is that the projector is like getting onto Yi-Song's arm in this exact way that's like perfectly mapped to how it would be.
Uh-huh. No, yeah, I mean we can start with the background. Like Yi-Song looks great. Like I love their twin board expressions in like a
He hates
perfect
it here
line
so
across
much.
the image. I love this really stupid sort of like portal style, like pictograms of people
God,
turning
yeah.
into pictograms of monsters with
It
pictograms
really
of
is
weapons.
just aperture science.
Yeah, it's really funny. The lighting in this image is so good. I mean, like
Yeah, all the
you can
dust
see
motes from the projector light.
Ash. I don't know if you've like, you know, notice this, but she is also in the line of the projector, and you can
She
actually
is
see
the edge
shadow.
of the projector.
Yeah, that's what this square of light is, specifically the square from the projector, and you can see her shadow on the projector screen behind. I think the perspective is like a
Oh.
little fucked up such that this wouldn't work like this, but it's fine. It
Mm-hmm.
looks really good. This way that like she has one half of her face sort of like in the light, one eye is sort of like, but like the eye in the light is kind of dull, and then the eye that is
Mm-hmm.
in the darkness is sort of
Is
shining
like
with its
glowing a
own
little
light.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. I think that she's
And she's
also
so blown out by the projector light, which I love.
yeah, her hair is like blue. Um it's really good. I think she's really fucking hot in this image. I think the way that this shirt fits around her like shoulders and chest looks really nice. They give you just like a
Mm-hmm.
little bit of collarbone also just to be
They're
like a
always
little
doing
bit
this with
freaky.
her,
Yeah,
which
they
like
love Ryoshu
reinforces my
collarbone.
belief that she's mostly bones as a person.
Uh-huh. But like the way that her arms are like slightly pushing this tie up is really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a really I love the way it feels like her vape is like almost her mouth is like almost slightly agape, such that the vape looks like it's about to fall out of her mouth because she's so bored.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. There's not that much to say about it, but it is like a really simple, nice, simple, well rendered. Like it's got a clear concept, it's got a clear composition. It's a really good, simple, like half body of Ryoshu or bust.
Yeah. I think more ID art could stand to be
It
like this, where it's just like you can say
no, sorry. Yeah, that's
it.
fair.
um I think more of this more upside ones could stand to be like this, where it's like not interesting, but it
Mm-hmm.
has a lot to say.
Yeah,
You know what
absolutely.
I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I
It's
kind
just
of
like a
hate a
normal snapshot of a guy. I think
I
the warp IDs are better than most at this.
yeah, I kind of don't like a super cluttered up Taiwan. I think it's like not helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Um a quick mommy number?
Quick mommy number. She's at work. She's doesn't really want to be at work. She's got her vape. Gotta have my vape. I don't know. This one's like distinctly not mommy to me. I think this is a
Hmm.
mommy zero.
Damn. Okay.
I don't know
W
why. I feel like
zero.
this should objectively be a higher mommy than some of the others, but
Sure.
just doesn't give you mommy vibes.
Just doesn't give you mommy vibes. Should we move on to the uptight three?
Yeah.
In this one, she's performing the best move in Limbus Company, DDEDR,
Dimensional demon edge,
which
dimensional
every
refraction.
time you play the Mirror Dungeon, you have to replace all Ryoshu skills with DDEDR, and this will cause no problems.
I have to point out real quick, since we're talking about DDEDR, how much I love this is more visible in twining threads.
Mm-hmm.
Um but how much I love Ryoshu's fucking dorky obsession with like special swords.
Uh-huh.
She's like, this is my demon edge. It's like, okay.
my demon, my
Is
corporate approved sword is my demon edge now.
yeah, and then in twining threads, she's like, is it a haunted sword? Is it a demon edge? And it's like, girl.
She just wants swords to be demon edges.
You've gotta calm down.
All I want for
And so I think
Christmas is
dimensional
demon edge.
dimensional refraction is one of the greatest things in the
Uh-huh.
game because she's such a dork. It doesn't help how many belts are strapped to her on this outfit.
I do like I genuinely really like this image. It has problems. It's really diagonal. Although it's like I don't know, it's mostly fine. It gives the
Mhm.
sense of sort of like a lilting train car, which is not really how the warp trains work, but like it's
Say
okay.
lovey.
Also, like she is facing mostly up, and so like
Mhm.
it doesn't like fuck with her with like her perspective or anything. Um, but like I feel like her outfit is rendered really well. It's really clear what's on her outfit, even though she's like relatively occluded.
And
Like
covered in blood.
these bags are like placed efficiently to the like playing to the camera, such that you can get a clear sense of this whole outfit, except the breastplate. You can't really see the iconic W Corp breastplate super well, which is
Yeah, I do take a little bit of issue with this, just because the way that her other arm is placed makes it look like she's like pulling down some kind of mask or pulling on a scarf or something, which just isn't true. She just kind of has her hand in an awkward place framing the breastplate.
uh-huh. Yeah, I mean what this is this is a classic like anime I've just slashed through you pose,
Yeah,
where like your arm
because
is
she's
sort
a
of
dork.
is sort of braced this way mostly for like stalling, mostly for like balance reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Um I do wish that like the sword is not that interesting. What's mostly important about the sword is one, that it has this cutout which you can't really see well, so that's a point against.
Yeah, unfortunate.
The handle is kind of cool and you can't really see that. But I mean, it's a laser sword and you can see that it's a laser sword, and so I'm like,
Yeah.
eh. But
It's not like the most occluded ever.
yeah, it is a little whatever, but mostly
Mm-hmm.
I love her face. I love her like
Mm-hmm.
stupid eye action line. I love how now, like, as opposed to before, it feels like she's sort of clutching her vape between her teeth. I love her
Yeah, very
stupid
much.
fucking Ash Ketchum ass like hat covering one eye.
The hat being to one side is so funny to me. She's like, I'm incapable of taking this image seriously, both because I know she's a dork and because this
Uh-huh.
image makes her look like a dork.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely. It's
there's an
really
element
funny.
of this image being earnestly cool, and then it's immediately taken away by her hat looking like shit.
Well, I feel like if it wanted to look more cool, you could see sort of
It
like the
could.
impact of the whatever she's just done more.
Mm
Like there's no
hmm. Mm
like
hmm.
this thing that she's looking, this sort of flesh blob that she's looking at hasn't
It
like been
already has a knife in it, for one
yeah,
thing.
it hasn't like been chopped in two or anything. So it really does kind of look like she's just doing this pose for dork reasons. And
Yeah,
then we're
which I
gonna have a
mean, no
fight.
one will remember.
Yeah. But I do like contributing this. I do love like all of the eyes sort of like looking at her with like perfect neutrality is really like
You have to
the
imagine that
thing.
they're like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Yeah, is like really the thing that always makes this image for me. Is like she's in this like maximum like anime I'm so cool pose, and then this all these eyes are like, what?
What?
Huh?
I also like the people running away framed behind the sword.
Uh-huh.
Like, those might actually be other employees coming to help or like monsters or something, but it just looks like someone's like running away from her.
Yeah, and
Like, fuck
everyone in the
this!
background is in a very like normal pose. Like this guy in the
Mm hmm.
back right is just kind of
What
like
the
he's
fuck is
just
up
kind of
with this guy?
what the fuck is up with this guy? Is this the guy who disappears on the train in
I would
in
like to think so.
in Warp Intervalo?
Mm hmm.
Who is that guy? What's up with that guy?
And then he's like, bye, and then he's never seen again.
We never see him again. Um anyway, I don't know, she's just such a dork.
Yeah.
Um
She sucks so bad. This is the thing that people don't understand about Ryoshu when they first see her, which is understandable. They're like, oh my god, she's so cool. She should kill me. And then they see
yeah,
Kanto too, and they're like,
M.A.H.
oh, she's stupid.
I like that she's framed in a Dorito. Um,
She is framed in a Dorito.
Genuinely, it's nice that like there's a bunch of shit happening in this image, but she is so clear because she just has
Yeah,
like a
you're
perfect
you're
Dorito
drawn to
frame.
her.
Yeah, in her
I
perfect
have no
Dorito
issues
frame.
finding her or being drawn into her smoky scarlet eyes.
Yeah, her PDF, her perfect Dorito frame.
That one's good.
Thank you. Better than MILKME.
Yes. And it's not close. Should we talk about another image that basically looks the same?
Yeah.
It's
What are we on?
LCCV assistant manager Ryoshu.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize. I realized this while, like, looking at this identity before the podcast, that this is Pilot.
Yeah.
That's weird. I mean, it
Uh-huh.
makes sense. Like, Ishmael is Sauda,
Uh-huh.
and she's not Effie, but like, it just sort of doesn't make sense to me for her to be Pilot, which is fine.
Meeting two.
I
It
guess
is
she's
like an
Pilot.
odd. I don't remember if they have like a funny interaction or anything. Maybe.
I don't know. I don't
But
think
maybe
so.
they were just like, we want to give Ryoshu a fucking shotgun, which I'm like, fair enough.
Which is so true.
Yeah, like I'm not complaining about shotgun Ryoshu.
I think her uptie one is really, really great.
Yeah. One detail that always gets me is that I really like that she's chewing on a mechanical pencil.
Yeah.
Like you can see the shape of like the eraser bit. And I'm like, it's
Mhm.
crazy to make this a mechanical pencil for reasons that I can't quite. It's such like a real object that gives the image such like a specific like small scale tactility. Um
Mhm.
that she's chewing on this specific part of a mechanical pencil. Like she's chewing on a mechanical pencil weirdly. She's like
Mhm.
the whole eraser bit is
Yeah,
in
she's
her
got the
mouth.
whole end of it stuck in her mouth.
Yeah. And it's just like I
And
don't know,
she's biting it with fangs.
it really gets me. I feel like they do this sometimes with like the Limbus Company stuff, where the Limbus Company stuff is sort of like the Limbus Company, the company stuff is
Mhm.
has sort of like a real physicalness to it that other
Yeah.
things don't. Like the Limbus Company guns are always like it's a gun, um,
Mhm.
and
Other
not
things are
like
like, here's
something
my
weird.
magic wand. And it's like, this is my gun.
Yeah, they're just like in
I use
normal
it to do
tack
gun
gear.
things.
Like, they have like
Here's my
normal
tactical gear, yeah.
walkie-talkies. And she just like she's taking notes with a normal mechanical pencil. I don't know.
In fairness, I feel like they would be more likely to have a lot of mechanical pencils in the city than, like, Ticonderogas.
What? Great Ticonderogas? Her seasonal ego?
Like wooden pencils.
Oh.
Is Ticonderoga pencils not like a cultural reference?
What are you talking about?
It's a brand of pencil.
Okay. Whatever
I'm
makes
sorry.
you happy.
Someone in the Tumblr asks, please tell me if you know what a
I'm
Ticonderoga
sure
pencil
it's
is or
just
if I'm
like an
insane.
American brand of pencil, but
They're bright yellow.
sure. Anyway.
Okay, this doesn't matter.
Yes, we spent a long time talking about a mechanical pencil. I think it's awesome. Also, we can start talking about her body, that she is holding it between her fingers like it's a cigarette. And then we can
Yeah,
go move
baby.
from there. Um,
I think she's not allowed to smoke in the briefing room.
No, absolutely.
Is surely what's happening. And she's like, God, if I had a vape right now.
Uh-huh. It's got really good oral fixation vibes. I love. I think. Do you think this like red anger mark is over the top?
No.
No, fair enough.
I think it might be a little bit much with the little vein popping out.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like it just to give a little bit of contrast to the image. It's otherwise just her red eye. I think the red anger mark like adds a lot to it as a like actual composition. Also, I really like Ishmael in the background of this image.
Uh-huh.
She's unhappy.
So bored.
Which, makes sense for many reasons.
Uh-huh. But it's just like, I don't know, something I really like about this image is that like her eye and the pencil, and the lighting is really pointing you to the right side of the screen. And on the right side of the screen, there's image, whatever. On the right side of the image, there's sort of like nothing interesting. Like this guy in the like midground who's doing this presentation is sort of intentionally uninteresting and like globulized. The if you look closely, you can see it's like a U-Corp port.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be the L Corp facility that is in the Great Lake.
On the thing, but it doesn't really like hold your eye.
Mm-hmm.
And so like the composition is constantly like like the left side of her face is really like shaded and dark. A bunch of things are constantly trying to pull your attention to the right, but everything on the right is so boring. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of a nice effect. I kind of like it.
I like it in contrast to the last image we looked at, just because this teal is really pleasant.
Mm.
And it provides a really nice visual distance between these two images, which are basically depicting the same thing. Ryoshu being annoyed at a briefing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they have like the difference in composition is like um really really important. Like they have this
Mm-hmm.
is a real sort of like the power. It's not just her expression. It's like in 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 the last one she's sort of subsumed by the briefing. She's kind of
Mm-hmm.
like, whatever. The briefing is sort of like absorbed her and she can only sort of stand there and take it. In this one she's sort of like attacking the briefing, sort of
Yeah.
like
In the last one, she's
petulantly.
not doing anything. In this one, she's eating a mechanical pencil. It's very
Yeah,
important.
she's like eating a mechanical pencil at you. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's
And then
good.
she goes to U-Corp and kills a bitch. But her mommy score in this image, God, she's really not very mommy a lot of the time, huh?
Uh huh.
Hard for me. Um, I'll put this one at a 2.
Okay, fascinating.
I don't know if there's something about her biting that pencil.
Okay, okay,
Don't take
whatever
that the
you
wrong
say.
way.
Sure.
Um,
I mean, like,
and then she kills a bitch in U-Corp.
uh huh. I really like this image.
This image is
Um,
fantastic, and it's all gun.
it's all gun. This is such a nicely rendered fucking
This is just a
shotgun.
good image of a gun.
It's
I
just
love
a
that she
good
has
image of a
2 shells
gun.
already shot.
Uh huh.
I
Yeah.
love her
This.
walkie-talkie that's right next to her face, so she can just, like, report immediately. I love her grimy ass Limbus Company jacket.
Uh
I
huh.
love her look of absolute concentration and her earpiece.
Uh huh.
I love how little is like going on in this image.
Yeah, and the background is just this like it feels like she's at a Quake level. She's just like,
Yeah, 100%.
going through the rectangles trying to find people to shoot. And it just has
Mhm.
like such a clear the sort of like dark misty ground versus the like harsh spotlights coming from above. And her
Do you know the game
hair.
Straftat?
What? Hang on.
Straftat is just like PvP Quake.
Okay.
It's just like it's just a very retro-y uh FPS where you kill each other on a variety of maps. She looks like she's playing Straftat.
True, true. I'll give you this. But like again, this gun looks it's if you look at it for too long, it's a bit of a nonsense shotgun. But like, who cares?
Yeah, but
But like
it's got textures.
the way that it's like mechanical and textured, and like the way that it's
It's
almost
greebled.
yeah, the way that it's almost like it kind of reminds me of um oh my god um this slightly cringe reference that I have to look up anyway. What's the Borderland 2 gun brand who
Um,
makes guns like this? Oh, Tedior, I think. Um it looks like a Tedior gun. In that Tedior guns are all like super boxy, like mass-produced garbage, that you like literally throw away once you're done with them.
okay,
And it looks
I'm
like
seeing
that
them.
in that it's just kind of like made out of sort of like very simply no decoration, like no thought to anything but practicality and like machined parts that are just like
Mhm.
thrown together and it's like here's your weapon. It's just like a chunk of metal
Mhm.
that they like made on an auto lathe. Um
Yeah.
and it's just got such a good vibe. Like she's sort of such a loser in this one with her like loser corpo shotgun and her like
Uh-huh.
shitty like tack gear that doesn't fit well. But
She doesn't
nonetheless,
even really take any pleasure in the giant blood splatter over her face.
yeah, but nonetheless, she is like, she's trying so hard. And it's just
And
like,
if I
it's,
can say, I think it looks cool. Just
uh-huh.
because, like, the tacky gold barrel of this shotgun really makes the
Yeah,
image.
it catches the eye
Like, I feel
so
like they put
nicely.
this in the design of this gun just because it would make this image look better.
Uh-huh. And I feel
It just
like this,
needed some draw to the left side, you
and I feel
know?
like we haven't been talking about it very much, but I feel like this is an image where Araya Shiki is actually
Mm
used really well.
hmm. Mm
Because
hmm.
like there's this bright gold shotgun barrel on the left, pointing off to the left, and like everything sort of flows into that, flows into where she's shooting. And it's like pointing off into the darkness, and then Araya Shiki is like the other sort of like flash of like warm, bright color that's like
Mm hmm.
in the light. Oh,
It goes right into her arm, which goes into the gun, which goes into her face.
yeah, but it's like they're you know, they're like opposite ends of the spectrum. She's like walking away from the
Mm hmm.
sword and walking into the gun zone. Um, it's good. Nice. Nice image. I like image. I like when Ryoshu is in the image.
I love it. It's really good. I don't appreciate this one enough, frankly.
Yeah. It's
Liu Ryoshu, another one worth appreciating.
oh.
I mean, in some ways.
This
Not
one's
to.
I mean, there's qualms to be had about this image. I feel like you might have more than me. I feel like we might have similar qualms, but I do feel like
Yeah.
this one is such a
I
classic.
have not appreciated this uptie one enough in my life. And I've appreciated it a lot.
I've appreciated it a
Um,
lot, if you know what I mean.
I've appreciated it a lot. And that is because, and I'm not ashamed of it, for the
Uh,
same reason that when they released Middle Hammer Don Quixote and it was like, oh my god, she has shoulders.
uh-huh.
Um, I'm not immune. Listen, it's a hot lady in a tank top. She's all sweaty and dirty, and she's got the guns out, and I'm, like, what can you do? But I haven't appreciated this image enough for the background elements. First of all, her sword still there. Um, it's just lying on the right side, slightly occluded by a training dummy.
Uh-huh.
Um, so it's nice that it is present, even though she's not wearing it in this image. This Liu branded water bottle.
I love the Liu branded
It's got the logo
swag.
on it.
I don't know
I'm
why the
so
Liu
obsessed.
specifically have like branded swag, but it's always so fucking
It's
funny.
this podcast has made me obsessed with Liu.
Uh-huh.
With the Liu Association because of their stupid fucking branded swag. The Liu water bottle is amazing. But I also appreciate just this room full of wooden training dummies. Like, there's so many of them, and it's just her in here, and they create a really like
Uh-huh.
an odd atmosphere, which I can appreciate. Also, subtly, I really like the fluorescent lights at the top of the room.
Yeah. I was
It
gonna
just gives it a sense of being a real space.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never paid attention to this. But unlike, say, for example, like I forget who it was. It was like Seven Yi Song comes to mind as like guy who's just like in a
Infinite hallway. Yes, yes,
infinite
yes.
hallway space. This is like a room. Like it has
Yeah.
like a folding
It's like
screen
super a room.
for changing. It has like clear lighting that like is a particular type. It has like dimensions. It has a door. It has like little posters up. It has a table. It's like weirdly cluttered. It's
Mm-hmm.
really, really good. Thank you for drawing my attention to this. I've never really it has support pillars
Yeah.
that you can see. It's like a nice
Oh,
room.
this image reminds me of Reindeer Hong Lu and that sense of being in like a real space.
Uh-huh. On his bed.
It's very much set in a room. I really like it. Also, look at her.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Her arm is really nice. She just has like a good sort of
Mm-hmm.
wiry, muscly arm. Um,
Uh-huh.
I
She's got the
love.
deltoid and the bicep.
I really like, I can't, it is how it is. But I really sort of can't stand, can't stand parenthetical positive, her like grabbing at the hem of her shorts, as
I
she
know.
like adjusts herself.
Can I say, though, these sweatpants do kind of annoy me.
They do kind of look
Just
like,
because of the way that the elastic is, like, shoved. It's, like, not great clothes design. Like, you should. Whatever.
yeah, also
This
it's
is, like,
kind
the
of,
tiniest qualm, is just that I don't like how the elastic is in these sweatpants.
it's also kind of looks like, the like the top of a bottle cap more than it does look like the top of a
Yeah.
pair of shorts. Um, but like generally speaking, I feel like it really feels like she's wearing a sports bra here. She's got that particular
Mm-hmm.
sort of like, there is like a flat lump on my chest that a sports bra
Mm-hmm.
gives you. Although I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how much that's intentional. I'm trying to see if, I don't know, you can't really see.
I
But
like
she
her
like,
expression a lot.
yeah, she's like, I mean, are we gonna
How
talk
how
about this
much can I talk
hand?
about this without just like totally outing myself?
Uh-huh.
It's a really good image, guys.
It is. How do you feel about this hand, though?
It's big.
It is big.
It's sort of disproportionately,
Uh-huh. I,
you
I,
know.
I never understand. This hand is like this. Listen, there's just a lot here that lets me forgive
Also,
this
it's
image.
spiders.
But like, I really don't understand what this hand pose is supposed to be. Like, I think the thing is that she's like worn out her shoulder, right? She's sort
Mm-hmm.
of like, going to massage her shoulder, and she's like, oh my god, the sweat dripping down her face is crazy. The way that her
I
hair is
know. I
like,
know.
the way that her hair is like way more sticky outy in this image because it's drenched in
Mm-hmm.
sweat. Um,
Her
but
expression looks different than it does in like any other image. She's just sort of experiencing mild discomfort and having like a
yeah,
normal reaction
it's
to
nice.
it
It's nice to
rather than
just sort
being
of
a
like
psychopath.
see Ryoshu having sort of like a moment of calm by herself. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but this hand is like, this pose is crazy. The wraps do not help with not making this the busiest thing. It's just like, it's big and it's not clear what it's doing, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
understand either of
But
those
like,
things.
regardless, you don't have to work that hard to make good erotica, guys. You just have to show me a woman in a normal situation. I'm like, hoo-wee!
You're like, God damn, that's a woman.
People are always like, oh, she needs to be sweaty after exercise and you need to be able to see her boobs. And I'm like, no,
Nah.
that's not the point. You don't get the point.
Uh-huh.
Um,
So she's hot, but is she mommy?
but is she mommy? That's a good question. Um, 4.
4. Damn. Okay. Any elaboration, or
And
are
then
we
the
moving
anti-3
on?
I don't think is as good, but
No.
I don't dislike it.
Yeah, I don't mind it. Um
I do want to point out that you can see like the thing that she's attacking more in this image than you can normally see it in like most images in Limbus Company, and it's that she's punching her entire arm through a guy's midsection.
uh-huh. This is like a real guy who has like a real outfit. I mean, he's just
Yeah.
wearing like a
He's wearing
collared shirt and
slacks.
slacks, but like you can see those things so clearly, and it's
I
almost
know,
kind
it's
of
weird.
freaking me out. I mean, honestly, like the ba 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 ba, the like the focus here is really nice. Like you
Mhm.
can see him and what's going on, but like the level of blur between her and him is really nice, such that he
Mhm.
doesn't feel too just like exploded by blur filter, and
Mhm.
she sort of sticks out nicely without like the rest of the image being unlookable.
Mhm.
It's
I
it's
I
a
do feel
decently
like the
composed image.
overall impression that this image gives is still cluttered. Um,
Yes,
I feel like
absolutely.
looking at it closely, I can appreciate more what it's doing with this whole guy. But just looking at her, which is where your eye is drawn, looking at her face, I can appreciate the little splatter of blood literally right out from his torso where she's punched in.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly she appears to be surrounded by weird plumes of fire. And then I look a little further outward and see some awkward shading because of the way that these clothing folds are, and I'm just like, oh, something has exploded right next to her, and I can't really see.
Yeah. I will say that, like, I don't know, it takes me for every time I look at this image, it actually does take me forever to figure out exactly what the action is. I don't like this
Mm-hmm.
hand being shoved into the corner. I kind of
Yeah.
get what they're going for it, but like it's like I keep thinking, especially because one of her moves in this outfit is an elbow strike. I
Mm-hmm.
keep thinking that she's elbowing him instead of stabbing him.
Mm-hmm.
Um because it's just like the hand is just like not they just shove it in the corner and they're like, um which
Yeah.
doesn't feel super satisfying. I mean
It's just
I
like I think the arm it's attached to is too occluded by fire, and I forget that she has a
yeah.
limb there.
Yeah, exactly. Like I do think that, like, I think she looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think like the the explosion does like do fuck up the lighting a little bit, but generally I love the Liu outfit. I think the gold detailing on this looks good. I think it
The
like
Liu
it
are hot and weird.
uh-huh. I think like the way it like this outfit is a little baggy on her is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but like generally her body is rendered very nicely. The crotch of her pants is rendered very nicely, which is a strange thing to say, but it just draws my eye.
That's true. It is.
And I can't
I
no
w-
no
I
no.
wasn't gonna say it either.
I wasn't gonna say it either.
Both of us like I don't want to bleed the episodes into each other. I don't want to bleed the episodes into each other.
We need like what we need like a one episode break.
We need to erect a dam in between episodes. Absolutely no crossover.
Uh-huh. And you know what else?
Anyway, it's Butlers.
It's Butlers.
It's Edgar family chief Butler Ryoshu.
Um, I'm gonna finish up on Leo really quick. This overall image,
Okay.
I think, is a little bit of a mess. However, I do, despite the hotness of Uptie 1, I do actually have, like, this uptie on this Leo Ryoshu, who I actually use. Because I do think just, like, if you just cut out the part of her body that is, like, properly drawn, and you just, like, put that in a little, like, bookmark-shaped rectangle, it does look good. So, fair enough. Next is
It's Edgar
Butlers.
family chief Butler Ryoshu.
It's other. Oh my god, we're almost at the end of the episode. Asterisk. Um,
Asterisk.
big asterisk. Um,
The Loomis Company
Butler.
episode creep.
So real. Okay. This image is also fantastic. You may notice that they draw a lot of fantastic images of Ryoshu.
This affects why people like her so much.
Genuinely, it doesn't hurt. But like this image just has like such a I like Butler Ishmael.
Mm-hmm.
And her sort of like window cleaning thing is really has such a good atmosphere. Has such a good milieu, but this has such a good sense of like space and bustle. And like we need to get the house ready to have people over. Um it's just like this hallway, despite being obviously incredibly wide, feels very cramped for the number of these like little butlers that are going through it. And it's just like there's sort of stuff happening all over as people bustle, cleaning this window that still looks dirty. Um, and then in the middle of it, she's just like, "Hey,
Okay.
hey."
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like this Uptie 1 nearly as much as I like the Uptie 3.
That's fair.
I think that, to be clear, I'm really fond of how she looks in this image.
Uh-huh.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Uh-huh.
It just doesn't like I was just saying how I want more Uptie 1s to be not interesting.
Uh-huh.
but I just feel like this one has less of a sense of composition than, like, W Corp does, for instance.
Sure, that's
She's
fair.
sort of smack dab in the middle, and I like the color scheme, I like the general, I like Ishmael in the background, but it's very much like it's heavily occluded on one side, and then, like, it's got a couple figures that are sort of dwarfed by Ryoshu in slightly awkward ways.
Ah.
I just feel like fine about it.
Yeah, that's fair. She's not super connected to the rest of the image. You're not wrong. I like the
Hmm.
overall mood, but I'll generally agree with you. I do think that she looks great.
I think that
Like,
again, they've drawn her body really well.
yeah, they have. Like, her arms are super sticky, which is not helped by this, like, these puffy shoulders, which are
Hmm.
really funny.
To be
I like
fair, the puffy shoulders are cute.
I like how the apron um sort of like hangs just a little limply on her.
Hmm. Yeah, I really appreciate it. If only because like maid outfit is so cheap. It's so free.
Uh-huh.
Nothing against it. It's just free. Um, they've done it in promotional materials.
Uh-huh.
And so I just appreciate that she looks like aggressively normal.
Yeah, I really hand it to Ryoshu to make like being in a maid outfit look sort of like not particularly girl. Um
Yeah, no.
like
She's at work.
she looks extremely like she's a carpenter. Um like
Hmm.
she has all these like these little frills and stuff, but they just like do not, the overall effect is just like I am transporting this box to the next
Yeah.
room of this box
This
of
is my box of
silverware.
cutlery.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
good.
I don't have that much to say about it. I think it's
Yeah,
pretty good.
fair enough. But is it mommy?
Um, that's a this is like sex mommy.
Uh-huh.
Kind of
Okay.
indubitable.
I mean, she's hard at work.
She's at work. And then I think that Uptie 3 is like maybe one of the best images in the game.
Uh-huh. Pitch me.
Okay, first of all, and I want to make this very clear, the shadow of Earl King Heathcliff in like that is literally looming over the image, holding his arm out threateningly, is fucking phenomenal. It's so good that he is literally casting a shadow over the image. Second
Uh-huh.
of all, her pose and the way that she is drawn is phenomenal. I love this
Uh-huh.
slightly serrated knife she's holding. I love that again, you can see just a little bit of Heathcliff's face in it, which is amazing. Um, and like the stark, harsh lighting in this image is so good, it makes me feel crazy.
Uh-huh.
Like, she is the only thing in the bright light of this image, which can kind of hurt it. But like, I think that the fact that all of these background characters are not meaningfully occluded, really. They're just in shadow and clearly fully drawn. And even these faceless, like, butlers are still, like, fully rendered and have their cases full of fucking cutlery with them. I just think it is extremely effective at doing the exact thing which it sets out to do, which is be like, here is the leader of the force taking, like, ready as a horde to take on the threat. It's so good.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, I
And
find
then
this
Ivy's like, I don't like it that much.
and then I'm like, I fucking hate it actually. Um I find this composition to be a little bit tacky, but like I don't necessarily mean that in a negative way. It's just
Mm.
like it's such a like explicit like we're doing a team up against the guy. We're in a triangle formation with like our baddest bitch at the front kind of thing. Um that it's like almost a little silly. Um, but and this sort of like catches my attention a lot and like makes me like this image less than I should, just because I'm always like they look silly. They're arranged like Power Rangers. Um,
They look silly because they are like in a horror movie.
uh-huh.
And I think
Yeah.
it's really good.
Yeah. But you're not wrong. It is like, we're doing the dang thing. And you're also not wrong that she is drawn like beautifully. Just the little
Yeah,
bit of
the line
motion in
work on
her
her is
hair.
immaculate.
Yeah, the line work is beautiful. Like the way that you can see that her hair is pulled up just a little bit. Um, it's like the shading on the clothes is really good and catches the light really nicely and looks sort of like matte. The like dapple effect that of the light filtering in through the fucking hair of the stupid horse um
Mm-hmm.
dog um is really good. Um it's a really good sort of like I do genuinely feel like these two images follow up with each other very nicely, even though there's no like direct follow up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just in the sense that in the first image she is so open, like her arms are to the side. She's so like open and exposed, and you can see her whole uniform. And in the next one, and she's also super relaxed, like her limbs are just like relaxed and resting. And then in this one she's so closed off, she's so tense, and
Mm-hmm.
like she's covering like the frills of her blouse and her stupid little cravat, because she's like, we're in action mode now.
Yeah.
There's no times to be silly. And the like
She's
slight
she's
tilt to
never
her
sexy
head.
in this maid outfit, and I don't mean that as a dig.
No, it's really good, I think. I feel like, you know,
It's very Nelly.
you kind of can't make Ryoshu sexy by like demeaning her. She can
No.
only be violent sexy, and demeaning her can
Mm-hmm.
only be sort of like disappointing or sad. Um, which is kind of like the opposite of Don Quixote.
This
Uh,
is like I have a good friend named Maya. This one's for you, who loves the idea of like battle maid, night girl shit.
uh-huh.
Um, Being a maid is the same as being a night girl.
Uh-huh.
Um, and like I weirdly Ryoshu is not that either.
Uh-huh.
She's like literally a battle maid. But she's not like a battle maid. Like she's like a maid that does battle.
Uh-huh.
She's someone who does battle and she's also dressed like a maid.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
I also think it's so funny that she has a nose in this image.
I know.
She has like a
Just
three-dimensional,
to put the light on it.
like 4 polygon nose. It's really funny. Anyway, the fact that in her skill 3, she jumps up in the air, opens her case, and throws a bunch of forks and knives at you,
Mhm.
is extremely funny. Like
Yeah.
really, really funny.
The case full of cutlery is a really good prop just in
Yeah,
general.
absolutely. It's such a good pull. Um, oh my god. Oh my god, we did all the ids.
Yeah, and now it's time for the ego.
Let
Did you
Lego.
like that one?
Yeah, that was good. It really got me. I
It
didn't know
was
how to
like
respond.
it was fine.
Uh-huh. I forgot that this has an up tie 5 now.
Yeah, it has an animation now.
Oh, fun. That's nice.
It's I don't know how I feel about it. Anyway, we're looking at fourth match flame Ryoshu,
It's fourth match
which is
Flame Ryoshu.
the banner ego of the first season of the game.
Do you think that they knew about Big Slash across Rien at this point? Because, like, I've never looked at this image since completing Kanto 9, and now I cannot looking at it without being like, oh, it's the big slash that she puts across Rien at the end of the Kanto.
That would be awesome if true.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if anything, I think it's the other way around.
Sure,
But
yeah, actually that makes way more sense.
still, it is like her burning sword.
Yeah, this is her, like, burning the carriage
making
ego.
indelible marks upon someone.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's not no reason why she got this ego. Um I
Also, like, now that I think about it, her having a scorched girl ego is very appropriate. I didn't think about it.
I'm gonna start talking about image aside from that thing.
Okay.
I really like her hair. The sort of like the fire highlights are really quite charming. I think this stupid like plume of smoke coming off of her. Does she have like bunny ears made of
No, those are
ash?
like, I mean, they're like antennae.
Okay. Why?
But yeah,
Wait, are they
I
like
don't know
Are they
why.
like child ribbon ears? I think that might be like
Maybe.
children's ribbon ears.
Is she
Um,
Koromo?
is she Koromo from Saki? Well, cause what the fuck is her name? Scorched Girl. Scorched Girl is like a just scorch.
Scorched girl is just a girl.
She's just a girl, so it must be just like I don't know, child ribbon ears. This is my guess.
That's fair. It looks to me like antennae because they've got the concept art in the miscellaneous images, and it's very like butterfly-y.
Okay, yeah, maybe she is supposed to be like a butterfly. I don't know.
Although this is like also taken up by Ardor Blossom Moth, so really who knows?
Who knows? Nonetheless,
It's like awesome to me. It's so interesting. This is such a like again, this is such a weird example of the OG like art style. Just because the background of this image looks totally different than backgrounds of Ego will look in the future. There's just sort of the impression of some burned out shells of houses in very scribbly lines. And I don't say this is a I mean I think we say this every time that we do an episode of this. But I don't say this is a like an aspersion against the art style of that. It just like won't look like this in the future. It'll be much more rendered everything in the image.
yeah, Scorch Girl
And
is
so it's really interesting to see it like this.
Yeah, this image is like really. I mean, this image I think has a really sort of specific use case for this art style, where it's like, listen, we got two brushes, we got line brush, and we got blob brush, and it's like all of the houses that's line brush, all of the smoke that's blob brush, and it just has this like really sort of specific like texture to it that feels very very intentional. And then she's like a bunch of lines over blobs. Scorch
Yeah.
Girl, that is. She's just
Scorch
kind of
Girl.
like a sort of weird looking blob in the sky, which is really funny. I love her weird, like bad frown.
Yeah.
It's
I'm sort of obsessed with this Scorched Girl. It's really good.
it's evocative for sure.
I think this image in general is just like really, really nice, which is why they used it as the banner image for the first season of the game. But like I do want to point out how effectively the slight changes to her clothes make her look like a kid. Just all of the white piping on the edges of her clothes and this like warm quilt cape cover that she has, it really works. I'm not sure how to like articulate exactly how it works, but it really works.
Yeah, I love the like knee-length schoolgirl skirt. It's like almost it like doesn't catch your eye immediately. But it's like I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting tired.
It'll be over soon.
It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Art good.
Art good.
Art
And
good.
then the last one
Is
thoracalgia.
thoracalgia. Thoracalgia is extremely relatable to me as someone who is dealing with a broken CPAP right now. I look at thoracalgia and I'm like, yeah.
This is what breathing is like.
Uh-huh.
The bad.
Uh-huh.
Thoracalgia Ryoshu came out and I like freaked out. I was like, why is this such a good image?
Uh-huh.
I went crazy for this shit. I still don't know if I fully understand the thoracalgia like image that we're looking at right now. It just is really evocative to me. Maybe it's just the giant fucking 3 claws and one of them is up so you can see her face, and she is like has one eye covered and she's smoking and she's in sort of a straitjacket, and I'm like, yeah, man.
Uh-huh. I mean, I I think the framing, I love it when they make an ego image where like they make successful use of the orb. And the framing of her like being not just in the rib cage, but in the rib cage and like on the lower jaw is crazy. This like line of teeth at the bottom is really good. And yeah, her facial expression here is just like perfect. It's like so flat.
Yeah.
She looks so tired. This is because she has this is because she can't get her CPAP fixed and she's so tired.
She's having a terrible medical time, and also she looks like she's about to kill you.
Yeah. I don't know. Does she look like she's about to kill you? To me she looks like she's just so. Like ugh.
Well, she's looking down on you, and the wind is dramatically ruffling her hair off to the side.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm like, that's the look of a woman who's gonna kill you. But no, you're right. She does also just look kind of generally tired.
And then in the battle sprite, it's more obvious that this is a straitjacket, but I actually kind of like where it's rendered here, where it just kind of like looks like she is sort of swathed in like layers of what could either be like quilt or bandages. She's just kind of like swathed in like big chunks of medical gauze that also make like
also
the shape
like
of
it
the
better
rib cage
when you can see fewer belts.
Uh-huh.
I think it's a little better when it's a little bit more subtle. Also, I like her shoes.
Yeah, the fact that
they're so shiny.
The fact that she's like just wearing like business slacks under here is really funny, honestly.
It's like... really good. But also, I love the fact that, and you can see this a lot better in the sprites, but I love that the breathing mask is also a muzzle. It's like, I know writers who use subtext and they're all cowards. I don't agree with this quote. I was just saying this earlier today. I hate that. I don't like that quote. It's just really useful to say whenever you see something really obvious.
I know writers who use text and they're all cowards.
True. I know writers.
And they're all cowards.
I went to Writer's Island and everyone there knew you.
Oh my god. The Thoracalgia Ryoshu is so like eclipsed my mind. I do like this image. We had a whole thing over the break where Ash was like, I know you hate this image because I said something to this effect. I was like, no. I like this image. But to prove that I like this image, I completely forgot that Thoracalgia F.S.S.H.S.S ever existed.
Thoracalgia F.S.S.H.S is also really good.
I scrolled down and was like looking at the trivia on this page, and it was like Thoracalgia F.S.S.H.S, and I'm like, what? Who?
Who's she?
Who? What? Who? Her? What?
But like, look at her real quick. This image is, we're not going to talk about her because this episode isn't about her. But like, look.
No, I'm looking at her, and then I'm moving on. It's a good image.
Okay,
Thoracalgia Ryoshu is a good image. The like layers of like rib cage into claws into like bandages into inner bandages. It's got layers. It's good. It's good. Her expression's good. It's a good image. It's a good image. Wait, that's the end. That's the end of it.
That's the end of the episode. We have nothing else to do.
Well, are you ready for your mommy evaluation?
Fuck!
Oh my god, this episode is going to be so long. Okay, here we go. Wait, do I have my audio set up correctly? Yes.
Oh, that's
okay,
why you had
okay.
to do extra audio shit.
That is why Emma was like listening to me like swear loudly. Anyway, for those of you who are not familiar with Mommy Time, we have a special guest, a special pre-recorded guest. And I'm just gonna kind of let this play. And Ash, as I vamp to share my screen, so that Ash can listen to this.
I think I did a terrible job.
Yeah, Ash, will see the length of this audio clip and understand why I was trying to move the episode along.
You already said it earlier. I have it in my mind.
Okay, you ready to go?
We took a long break because I had to get old. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna mute my microphone. Actually, remind me to turn it back on.
Okay.
We're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Hello. I'm here with a very special guest. This is pre-recorded Ivy. You were just listening to pre-recorded Ivy, but this is pre-recorded Ivy. And I'm here with a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Julianne, and I am the mother of Ivy.
I might cut out. I might bleep out your full name. It's maybe a bit much.
Oh, okay. I just do that when I'm doing artistic things because
I totally get it. I have a like CV voice also where I'm like, hello, I'm ba ba ba. I'm ba 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 ba.
Want me to do it again?
No, it's fine. How you doing?
Just being myself.
True. Just being a mommy. So for people who did not listen to our instant classic episode, It's Mommy Time. The whole podcast episode you were just listening to, Ash was giving mommy numbers to various images of Ryoshu. Actually, why don't I introduce Ryoshu really quickly? Here's the first image of her. She's a mommy. She's a mom of a little girl named Araya, who loves to play hide and seek. And she is a little bit different from our last mommy. She's kind of like a cyberpunk mercenary assassin mommy. And so like keep this in mind, like as a relative standpoint. But again, I'll remind everyone, including my mother, because it's been a while, you're here to give an objective measurement of various images of Ryoshu's mommy number. I'll remind you, 0, it goes from 0 to 6, like the Kinsey scale. 0 is no mommy. 3 is right in the middle, equally mommy and not mommy. And then 6 is the full mommy. Do you remember? Do you recall?
Yeah, I remember that. I'm not seeing any image. Are you showing me something?
Do I not? Oh, I sent it
not
to
yet?
you in I sent it to you in Google Messenger.
Oh, sorry.
It wasn't pasting.
I'm gonna flash it on the screen.
Oh no, it wasn't. Oh, I mean, we can do that. Do you want me to share my screen?
No, I can do it this way. It's fine.
Okay.
Ryoshu.
Okay, are you ready to get started?
Sure.
Then let's start with mommy number for basic Ryoshu, which is this image.
Basic Ryoshu. Well, she's smoking. So for me, I don't know. I have a thing about smoking. My dad was extremely anti-smoking growing up before it was cool. So like that's kind of embedded in my psyche. And but like I love the outfit. Yeah, I like the shirt and the pants. It's very svelte. And I don't know, not really getting a lot of mommy from this. It's like I would say this is like a 2.
I'm fucked.
Yeah, that's fair. I do feel like this is like the exact outfit that you used to come home in every day after like working in the hospital office.
It's true. I can relate.
So I imagine that's what bumps it like up from a 0 or a 1.
I guess. Well, I mean, she just looks like she's concerned about something, but it's not children.
Uh-huh. Maybe it's this
Yeah.
giant hand in the background. Who could
A
say?
hand? I see a skull.
Oh, it's 5 fingers.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. It's the lore. Okay. This is
Okay.
so all of these Ryoshus are sort of her from different universes. This is one in which she's a detective. This is 7 Association South
Ah,
Section 6 Ryoshu.
hence like the film noir cigarette
No,
motif.
no, 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 sorry. The one I just sent is her
Oh,
when she's a
sorry.
detective.
Okay. On to the next. Keep up, Julie.
Keep up, Julie.
Uh, oh, another cigarette.
Uh-huh.
So this is a
She
detective.
smokes. She smokes.
Okay,
This is
she
just a
smokes,
thing
so
on her.
I can just stop mentioning that.
I will mention I will say that she
Okay.
never smokes
Is
around
this
kids.
Big Ben in the background?
It's kind of cyberpunk Korean Big Ben, but you're not
Oh,
wrong.
okay. All right. All
She
right.
is sort of from a pseudo-British detective agency.
Okay. Yeah, I like the hair.
Uh-huh.
Hair is really good. And cool jacket. And yes, I can relate to the attire. But yet again, not too much mommy going on here.
Okay. How are we feeling about this one?
I don't know. Actually, less than the last one.
Mmm.
Yeah.
Less.
Yeah.
0, 1?
Like 0.5, if I'm
No,
allowed.
you have to give me full numbers.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, there's zero mommy going on here. I don't see anything.
Damn. Mommies aren't allowed to just sort of like sit on the balcony and have a smoke, I guess.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm not sure
You
if you'll
asked.
be especially I'm not sure if you'll be especially impressed by this one then. But who knows? It's a developing situation. This is Kurakumo clan Wakashu Ryoshu, in which she is like a Japanese gangster.
Oh, but who's that sexy chick in the background?
That's Roja.
Okay. Well, at least there's another person involved here, so there's like some kind of relationship going on. But looks like she just
There
murdered
is.
somebody because there's a lot of blood going on there, and there's like a cleaning of the sword.
Uh-huh.
Is that a blood drip across her face, or is that an injury?
I think that's a scar.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah. I mean, unless I like reinterpret this as like cutting the turkey dinner or something, like I'm having trouble again getting to the mommy situation. Except for that, like the chick in the background, like she's more mommy. I get lots of mommy vibes from her.
Uh-huh.
She's like cozy and cute and busty.
Uh-huh. All of the mommy qualities.
Yeah, those yeah. Whereas Ryoshu here is like, yeah, she's still got other stuff on her mind. So
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Two again.
2? All right, fair enough,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay, moving on. This is R.B. Chef de Cuisine Ryoshu. In this one, she runs a restaurant.
Okay. Wow.
Uh-huh.
So what's going
The
on here? She
silence.
runs a restaurant. What she got in her fingers there?
It's a hypodermic
Oh,
needle.
it's a syringe.
Yeah.
Okay. Like poison?
Um, I
Could
think I
be.
think it's I think it's got to be a food-based substance. This is a food preparation scene.
Really? Okay.
That's
Oh,
I only speak truths.
okay. Well, that other person is also doing food.
What, on the far right?
Okay, like I just have to say, like you can't smoke around food prep. I mean, that's just 1940s.
Uh-huh.
Syringe and food, like, and she's got the jacket on it, but like with the syringe, I'm getting like medical vibes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, maybe she's injecting like the meat with like tenderizer or something.
That
No
seems
idea.
not unlikely.
No idea, but like,
That's something that you actually do.
yeah. I just don't. Yeah. I mean, if I could see like what she was cooking, maybe it'd be like some cooking is like life-giving sustenance, a mommy adjacent for sure.
Uh-huh.
So,
Okay.
uh,
I have I
okay,
have
we'll give it a 3. We'll give it a 3.
we'll give it a 3. I have only been there are 2 images for each of these. I've only been showing you the first one cuz that's just simpler. I will show you the second one for this one just for a little bit more context.
Okay.
This is
All
her
right.
this is her sort of like, after you level her up in game.
These are
She
pies?
she's making some delicious meat pies.
Oh, pies. That's some of my favorite food. And licking off the cleaver, I
she's
guess.
she's doing like a fun thing where the cleaver has a smile of meat juices
Oh,
on it.
oh my goodness. I see.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like a selfie, but it's kind of weird. Like you don't see her nose. Does she even have a nose?
Good question.
Uh, okay. And that pie at the front, I mean, is this cooked? What is in these pies?
Great question. I will say that we are about to move on to the Ryoshus from this episode. Again, we're doing 2 episodes of this. That I
Yeah.
would consider to be more mommy, starting with this one, W Corp L3 cleanup agent Ryoshu. This Ryoshu works on a train.
Clean up Ryoshu. Cleaning. She works on a train cleaning?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'd look sad if I was cleaning all the day too.
I've been trying not to help out too much, but I have always looked at this image and been like, this is Ryoshu at the PTA meeting. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Just sort of standing there bored with her arms crossed.
Oh, and there's like some dude at the front giving information. I don't know. This has a real like Russian Cold War vibe to me.
Sure, I think that's fair.
Yeah. Um,
Mommy number
yeah.
thoughts?
I don't know. She's not like bumping up past 3 on this one. Yeah, I could see this as 3.
Okay, all
It's
right.
like, yeah,
We still haven't broken the like more than break even mommy number.
I know. This
But
is hard.
in this next one, which is LCCB assistant manager Ryoshu, in this one she doesn't have a cigarette, and I'm curious how much that helps.
Okay. And what kind of person is she here? Some kind of like strategist?
Um, yeah, she's like a security manager, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, I could relate to this one too. This girl has lots of interesting lives.
Uh-huh. So she gets up to a lot. That's certainly true.
What's that thing on her head? Is that like a
Oh, that's
pin?
just like it's like an anime anger mark. It indicates that she's angry.
Oh, okay. She's angry. She's like thinking intense thoughts. Is that what it is?
Yeah, chewing on this mechanical
I like
pencil.
I like the chewing on the pencil thing. Pen, pencil, hard to tell.
I think it's a mechanical pencil.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I could definitely imagine her like, as like a single mom.
Mm-hmm.
She's got this job in the day and she could like take off her coveralls
Uh-huh.
and go home to the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 3.
Damn, only a 3 still? Okay, fair enough.
Oh, sorry. I meant 4.
Oh, great. That's what I thought. I was
Yeah.
genuinely a little confused.
Yeah, 4.
Okay, great.
Sorry.
Okay. We're moving up. We're moving up in the ranks. We're moving up in the ranks. I'm curious what you think of this one. Because this is, oh my god, wait, what is she called? Liu Association South Section 4 Ryoshu. In this one, she does martial arts, which is, I think, important for self-defense. You may remember I did martial arts as a kid.
I do it now. I do Taekwondo.
Oh, and you're a mommy, so there you
Yeah.
go.
Ooh,
Um,
nice shoulders.
I know it is admittedly kind of a hot image.
Like, what happened to her boobs though? Like, is this after the last, or is this pre? Like, in the last bunch of stuff you sent me,
Uh huh.
is this a different character than the first time we did this?
This is a different character, yes.
Okay, okay.
Have you
Sorry.
not picked up on this?
No, it's been a while, so
This
it's
this
just
is
like,
this is Ryoshu.
okay. I thought, she had breast reduction surgery or
No,
something.
I mean her
It's a
boobs
different
her
person.
her
It's
boobs are a
fine.
little small in this image, but I think she's probably just wearing like a sports bra, right?
Or like maybe protective armor,
Yeah, yeah,
depending on
yeah,
the,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I love the body and the hand and that claw,
Mm-hmm.
but her face is really cute. It's like cute and flirty. So like I could see this. She could definitely. She's moving up the scale.
She's moving up the scale, boys.
Yeah, I think it's like a 5 for sure.
Okay, all right, okay, all right. And then to cap off this episode, I have one that I think you're going to be very happy with. Um, this is Edgar family chief butler Ryoshu. In this one, she is a butler. I mean, she's a maid, but a maid and a butler are the same thing in this world, which is a very strange sentence to say out loud.
She's a butler
She's a butler
slash maid.
slash maid.
Okay. I mean, that's cute.
It's cute.
Yeah, cute little curl. I love lace and pinafores and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cute. I mean, it's definitely like I just don't know if I can give it more than a 5 though.
You don't have to give it a 6. You can. I mean, there might
No,
never
I
be a 6. That's totally fine. What's your
yeah,
reasoning though? Why is she
I
not
think
the Why is she not the full mommy? What's pulling her back?
because like she's got other things on her mind, so I can't really tell. Like, I mean, this is no judgment on people,
Uh huh.
mommies or otherwise. Like, you're just asking me if I'm getting the mommy vibes from this, and I'm like, okay,
Absolutely.
she's feminine because she's got the frills,
Yeah, she's a
but like,
working woman for sure.
yeah, but she's looking sideways at this other chick over here. I think it's a girl. It's in the dark. And she's got an agenda. So, you know, if you're seriously got an agenda and you're going for it, you are not facilitating little people. Like, it's just really hard to do both. So,
Uh huh.
I would say she's like a solid 5.
She's a solid 5. I think
Yeah.
that's a fair assessment. And that's
Yeah.
it for the first episode.
Okay.
You and me are gonna take a very short break. The rest of the people are gonna hear from us again next week. You want to say bye to Ash?
Bye, Ash.
You want to say bye to the audience?
Bye, everybody. See you next time.
See you next week. Hello, I'm back. It's me again.
Hi,
Normal
welcome back.
Ivy. Pre-recorded Ivy as opposed
Just
to
pre-recorded
pre-recorded
Ivy.
Ivy. Yeah.
Yeah.
She really went long in this one. She really had a lot to say. I love listening to my
I'm
mom
happy.
describe images.
How bad was my grade?
You are currently at a score. I think last time I should have checked, but I think in It's Mommy Time, the episode, you got a final score of either -12 or -8.
Mm-hmm.
This time you're already at -16.
Yikes. Do I get positive points if we match?
No, you just don't get negative points.
Fuck!
It's just the
Golf
difference. Golf rules. And so,
I've got a double bogey.
it is what it is. I'm really curious. I think her numbers the second episode are really interesting. I'm really curious how that's gonna go. Oh my god. Nonetheless. The episode is done and all problems are
Another
solved.
great post from Julie.
I think she's charming.
She is.
And now the only problem is that you had such a negative reaction to M.I.L.K.M.E. that I need to figure out a new episode title.
That can't be the episode title. Were you planning on that being the episode title? That can't be the episode title. I think
The
if
episode-
we put out our first Ryoshu episode and the title was Milk Me,
The
I
title that
would
makes you old?
resign.
The title that makes you old?
The what?
The title that makes you old.
The title that makes you... Goodbye!
Bye!
시시했지. 흥조차 나지 않더군.